What's up, y'all? Grand Rise and all of that. Grand Rise, and all that flyness. Okay, I'm gonna test some things out, but I'm not gonna stay on here long because I really want to talk about some dope ass shit. But I'm playing right now, trying to see outside. Oh, look at that! That's what that do. Okay, let's see what that do. Anyway, anyway. Hey, Kanyan, how you doing? Grand Rise, darling. Um, I'm very proud of Black people. This week. Hey, James, how you? I am very proud of West Indian people. Uh, this weekend, so proud, so amazed. Um, I shedded the tears yesterday when it was official. So let me explain. For the past 55 years, people in New York have been. Good morning, Liquor Barrel. How are you? People have been playing mass. Okay, uh, playing mass is complicated to explain, but if you are West Indian and you're from New York, basically going to Carnival and enjoying yourself at Carnival, right, for the Labor Day parade. 55 years you can go and enjoy the Labor Day parade in New York City. For about 40 or 45 years, Juve was the winner, right? Juve was the night before the Labor Day parade. And for 55 years, just about 55 years, there's always been a death or two or 20 at the Labor Day parade. Okay? It don't matter the year. It don't matter if it's rain, sleet, snow, shine. It never matter. Somebody are dead. Hey, truly gifted. Oh my gosh. House music is dope. I miss house music, child. Don't get me to talking about that because I will try to find a house party. Like house music party, like the old school house. I miss that shit too, child. Anyway, let's not go back too much because those are good times too. I'm so glad Truly Gifted isn't here. It make me happy. However, okay, so let's get back. Why am I so happy? Because this year is 56 years. That's right, Kanyan. This year, for the 56th year of playing mass, nobody died. Nobody, buddy. Nobody died during Juve. Nobody died during the parade. Nobody. Okay? No. Not one soul, not 10 souls, not 100 souls, not even a rape, not even a robbery, yo. Can you believe that? I, yeah, I put up an Instagram post, right, saying that I'll go to the parade today for this. I went to the parade, actually. I actually went to Eastern Parkway, but I went to Eastern Parkway when it was done, okay? When everybody was cleaning up and all of that, I walk up on the fucking parkway with my Bayesian and Guyanese truck, and I walk up and I see what's going on. Now there's times where I would not have a chance to be at Eastern Parkway right after Labor Day done. Right after everybody gone off the parkway, gone here, gone there, gone everywhere. Right? Hey, Vampy. Um, you know, if I'm on the Parkway in the morning, I ain't gonna be there when it's over, right? Because that's almost 48 hours now, or 25 hours, and I'm not further. I'm taking my ass home, right? But I went after the fact. It was quiet, quiet. And when I say quiet, it was no police siren, no police car, no ambulance, none of them things. None of them things. They had a cop on every other corner, one or two cops on every fucking corner. And in the block, like the cops standing on the corner, and then you go further down into the block, they doing whatever the fuck they want to do, yo. They're not worried about the fucking police, and the police not worried with them. Police mind their business, the people mind their business, and everybody had a good time. You know what, Kanyan? There was a lot of police, but the way they did the police was not in this martial law kind of shit. They did it really different, because usually they'll just have the police all over the fucking parkway itself, and then you won't have a lot of police surrounding. There really won't be a lot of. There'll be like 20 police on one corner. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll patrol or some shit. And it wasn't like that this year. It was smaller police forces. There was no, clamming around, and it wasn't that kind of vibe this year. And I would say that the reason why that vibe was gone, this is my personal reason. It's not like I asked Mayor Adams what the fuck it was. And I'm sure Mayor Okay, I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'll tell you exactly what it is. The legalization of marijuana. All right, that's what it is. It is the legalization of marijuana. Okay, what you mean, Shri? Now I'm sure some of you can understand as soon as I say it what the fuck it means. So what you mean, Shri? People smoke weed and they was all kumbaya and shit? No, it's not even that. I mean, we can attribute that to that, you know, but the freedom of being able to smoke weed. Nobody has to hide anything. Nobody has to, you know what I'm saying, operate on this sneaky type movements. Not even the fucking police. You know what I'm saying? The police has one less thing to worry about. The police ain't got to run around and figure out who's smoking, who ain't smoking, this, that. Let's catch a quota, all this stupid shit. Fuck no. They smoking over there. They not hurting nobody. Let me catch my little contact and call it a day. Okay? Let's look for the real crime. And as a matter of fact, there was somebody with a gun that tried to come into the parkway before everything officially started, right? Because mass starts the night before with Juve, and they let certain people into the main part of Eastern Parkway, you know? Because after you do Juve, you play mass with Juve, you get to a certain area, and then you come straight down the thing, right? So there was a guy who had a gun that tried to get in, and the police stopped him even before he get into the parkway, right? We want to thank the police for that. Thank you, police. Okay? One gun, motherfucker. One. What the fuck that come from? Because I could tell you many years. I could count in succession 10 years. 10. 10 years. Okay? Kanya, you asking great fucking questions. Okay? Exactly. That is usually when the chaos happens. But for some reason, no chaos. And people went and did what they usually do for for Labor Day, which is ill. This is why, listen, this is why I'm bugging out too, Kanyan. Hey, Grand Rise, Miss Rasmus. Okay, because here what? Usually on Labor Day, God, people R word, people this, people that, you know what I'm saying? And then after the parade, they go to the block party or they go to Prospect Park for more foolishness, because remember, Grand Rise 504 girl, how are you? Because remember, weed was illegal and all kind of thing illegal. So, it was all kind of paranga ranga bakaranga ranga ranga thing. Now, Kanyan, I'm gonna hit you to something else because this is something that my little nephew said to me, and I was like, yo, if they following this, then it's a lot of people, a lot of young people following this same shit, right? So I said to my little nephew and his little homies, I said, yo, y'all going to the parade? They said, nah, we're not gonna go to the parade. We're gonna go to a party, but we're not gonna go to the parade. I said, well, why you not gonna go to the parade? They said, because motherfuckers, and they young motherfuckers too, okay? These little young motherfuckers don't know how to act. You wind up on a gal, and that is his gal, and he want to shoot you or some dumb shit. But the bitch is winding up on me, so why waste my time? You know what I'm saying? Why do all this? Hey, and Bernadette, how you doing? Why waste my time? Why do all this? Why go through all of that? Fuck that. I'm not gonna go up there. I'm just gonna go, to the party after. Okay. But that sounds stripping to me because I ain't never hear no fucking people getting jealous on no fucking parkway. It's either y'all break up and you go about your fucking way beforehand, or y'all's together and y'all go y'all separate way when you get there, or one person stay home and one person go along. Like what is the problems? You know what I'm saying? Your man gonna cheat, your woman gonna cheat, them gonna cheat 365 days out of the year. You worried about one fucking day? What happened to you? You're a fucking fool or what? Right? So I said to the little boy, I said, yo, how y'all feeling like this? I never hear this in my life. What kind of jealousy and foolishness is this? And they say, you know what, auntie, don't even worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to go to the party. We got our weed. We got this. We chilling. We cool with our peoples and shit. We're going to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? We're going to play the same soca music and boo boops and so I said, all right, you know what? Y'all, this makes sense. You feel me? So I think a lot of young people had that kind of energy like, yo, I don't even feel like dealing with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And that, to me, that has to do with the weed. You know what I mean? That has to do with weed. Like, yo, I'd rather just bun over here in the corner. Find one gal. I'm Yo, all this time I'm talking, I was muted, yo. Ain't that a bitch? And I didn't even hit the fucking button. Fucking shit. I was saying that Kanyan, that makes sense. It's a good thing you didn't rumble with them because you might have died. And a lot of people, West Indian and otherwise, they go through stuff like that. When they go through, what they go through, they be like, I'm not going back. I watch this shit on TV. You know what I'm saying? Things like this. Or they know designated times to go. Like, you're not just going to go there for the whole day. You might go there real early, have time to come home for your little party and thing, your little block parties and thing. You know what I'm saying? So it be like that. And like I said, yeah, I'm glad y'all hear something now. Sure, fucking shit. Tron hit 2 seconds, and I think I hit the wrong button. I hit the mute button. Yee-dee-dee. But yeah, I've never been so proud of black people in a long fucking time, yo. This is something to cry about. You know what I'm saying? And I'm never saying that crying is bad online or whatever. But if there was anything to cry about on YouTube, it would be knowing that black people was able to control themselves long enough and enjoy themselves long enough that we could be in the newspaper, we can be in the media, and they say nobody died. 2 million people, 3 million people walking on a fucking street and nobody died. It's a whole night of Juve where they just go down different streets, travel all over the fucking place, cause all kinds of havoc and all kind of shit. I would go to Juve and the first thing I would see is a dead body and keep pushing and keep moving. And I had to dance around the body. And I didn't have to do that this year. Even if I didn't go to Juve, listen, I live close enough to the carnival that I can hear when someone dies. Not exactly someone screaming, but I can hear the sirens. I can hear the police car. I can hear all that. Too late, Kanyan. The tears have already come down my fucking face, okay? But I'm a girl. I can do it. I can do the ghetto intellect. Yes, Reef, Juve. Yes. Nobody died on Juve this year. Nobody died at Juve in New York City this year, Reef, and nobody died at the fucking parade after Reef. So you gonna do your fucking cartwheels with me or what? You better get the cartwheels together, brethren. Like, come on, Banner. Let me get these cartwheels together now. Telling you. And I'm gonna leave this on the screen because I did my ghetto intellect. I just wiped my 4th tear. I did my motherfucking ghetto intellect. I don't care. Shout out the ghetto. You feel me? Motherfuckers made a bet that ghetto shouldn't be on no panel, but they ain't say nothing about a bet about ghetto not crying no motherfucking more. So I'm gonna cry for his ass. Okay? Mm-mm. And I am an empath, and I ain't afraid or ashamed to say the motherfucker, okay? It's just so beautiful to know. I mean, I should have known that night that nothing popped off because as I was walking through Eastern Parkway and as I was walking down those famous back streets that I keep telling y'all about, the police weren't mean at all, you know? A lot of them look high as fuck from contact. I keep it real with y'all on that. But for the most part, they were like, hey, how y'all doing? Y'all all right? Y'all had a good time today? Da-da-da. Yo, the shit was weird, yo. That shit was weird. Okay? It got to a point where, I said to one police officer, I said, yo, what the fuck? I walked, hey, Daquan. I walked up on one of them black police officer and I said, yo, is it a fucking trap? He said, what you mean, is it a trap? I said, is it a trap that all the fucking police is nice today? He said, shit, we was wondering if it was a trap that all the fucking people nice. He said, yo, I'll tell y'all something. My white counterparts, they don't know what the fuck is going on. They confused as hell. I was like, what you mean? He said, because Now, of course, it's that night. So it wasn't official that nobody died, right? But he was like how his white counterparts were so confused because a lot of them came expecting like, some kind of bangarang, some kind of, we gonna shoot somebody. Hey, Grand Rise, John. We gonna shoot somebody. We gonna arrest some people. We gonna have a good old police time. Right? They waiting for that shit. And then he said them guys was confused because they ain't see nor hear nothing. And we looking at him and we like, And he said he had to tell them. He said, look, these are the real freaking Caribbean people. Because Caribbean people don't really act like what y'all used to, what y'all heard. These is real Caribbean people, right? Okay. You went once, G5. You might have had a lot of fun. Hey, Joe, how you doing, baby? People that go once, whether they have fun or not, they always remember that shit. Just because uh, people from New York, people that are not from New York or visit New York, they're not used to crowds like that. Who the fuck from wherever you from is used to just 3 million people sitting right there in your fucking face? How many of you? Raise your hand if you're used to that shit. Raise your hand if you're used to going one place and it's just fucking 4 million people in your motherfucking mouth. I'm raising my hand right now because I can name at least 5 places in New York City throughout the 4 boroughs, not fucking Staten Island, okay? Where I could just come up out the train or turn the corner, 3 million people in my motherfucking face. Right there. Then where the fuck are they going? Hey, y'all, go to Manhattan. Okay? Go to Manhattan. A lot of parts of Manhattan where you can just walk in and drop your ass next to 3 million folk. How many of y'all can even think about a million motherfucking folk right in your space, not even 6 feet away from you? That shit sucks, y'all. And it's very jarring to people not from New York. Oh, Chicago is the same way? I believe that shit. Because to me, Chicago and New York is highly similar, except right now, Chicago is like New York was in the 80s. That's kind of how I feel like it. I could be wrong, but I feel like in terms of the crime and shit, Chicago is popping like New York used to pop in the 80s. Like, that shit is wild. And I pray for people in Chicago, like, yo, I hope y'all shit calm down somehow. Y'all should legalize weed. Florida, where in Florida you getting that? Listen, the motherfucking alligators and the crocodiles eat all them 4 million people in the motherfucking Florida. You hear me? I don't fuck with them fucking animals in fucking Florida, okay? Y'all motherfuckers go to Florida and y'all worry about some off-ass humans. I ain't worried about the motherfucking humans in the fucking Florida. I'm worried about the animals and shit. I feel like I'll walk down the street in motherfucking Miami and a fucking crocodile will bite my butt. God damn it, they tall enough. The fuck? Yo, did you see that meme where the fucking alligator or crocodile was galloping like a fucking horse after that man? Oh, fuck no. What? That's what's up, fam, in Chicago? Oh, shit. Okay, and Bernadette, you better let them know. Philly, that's some city shit. That's some street shit. You know what I'm saying? That's some hard ass shit. But Philly ain't New York. Listen, I went to Philly. The last time I went to Philly, that shit was dope because I felt like I was in a fucking suburb. I'm not saying that them cats out there ain't hard. Them motherfuckers is hard. You know what I'm saying? They street is street. But that shit wasn't like coming into Times Square. Okay? God damn, John. I gotta go out to fucking Chicago. Why is that shit legal and they still bugging the fuck out there? They fucking up. Y'all black people can't get no dispensary out there or something. Y'all gotta get that shit. Hey, XO Grand Rise, boo. We got to figure what the fuck is going on in Chicago if the motherfucker is legal and they still acting up. Like, we gotta get some good weed out there, John. We gotta figure out what's popping. Okay, because I don't like all that gun violence and shit like that out there. How them little boys be living and dying and shit. So we gotta get some good ass weed out there. We gotta get some nice weed to calm the motherfuckers down. You know what I'm saying? Make them chill out and shit. We gonna work it out. We gonna work it out. We're gonna pray for these people. Okay? Child, I know you had fun in Brooklyn. I know you had fun. Okay, you had good old fun as long as you dodged some bullets in the late 80s. Okay? Shit. See, we gotta work that shit out, John. We got like, and I say we as adults. Not like I'm gonna go straight to fucking Chicago or I'm telling John to go deep in the hood and talk to these folk and that folk or whatever, whatever. But sometimes things happen by example. You feel me? So when we have understandings of why things happen here and why things happen there, and why things happen there, it's not always a matter of let's just get together and form like fucking Voltron. The fucking leg, the green leg, gotta make sure it's on point before it connect to the head. You feel me? The blue arm gotta make sure that all the functions are popping before it connect to the chest. You feel me? So we gotta get like that. It can't just be, well, let's all just form like Voltron, and then Voltron looks like a beat up fucking, you know what I'm saying, punch buggy and shit. We had the punch buggy Voltron, and it took too many of them to make them. So we're talking about the motherfucking Lions, okay? The Lions, they got to be on point before they form the real Voltron with the sword, you know, my man, and I'll form the head. Even his black lion or whatever color lion he had to be on point before he could be the head. Okay? So I'm gonna get my shit right. John gonna get his shit right, more right than before. We gonna get our shit right. And then the fucking Chicago youth somehow can figure out what the fuck going on by example. You feel me? This is what I pray for. I know it ain't gonna fucking happen. Miss Raz, you already know. Okay? See, and that's the other thing. See, okay, so John, this is why, you know what? Let me put this link on here because this is something good to talk about here. You know what I'm saying? Well, so what, G5? I know your ass had fun too. They was wilding back then in the motherfucking Brooklyn. Was you there for the blackout? Was you there for the blackout? Shit. I was born during the blackout in the 70s, child. Oh no. They gonna start calling you Gipper forever, Mr. Grip. We gotta be careful. Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
Well, good
What's up,
morning, Sheree.
John?
How are you doing?
I'm pretty decent. How are you?
Oh, I can't complain. I'm just getting over this weekend and all of what happened. You already know.
Oh yeah, that shit.
Yeah,
That
right. That shit. That shit there. Man,
motherfucker
you.
gonna try to have his revenge on you, John. You better be
I know,
careful.
right? Hey, look. I ain't gonna even lie to you, Sheree. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a real dude for real. Like, look, I'll be lying to say that I really wanted to go down there and do that shit, but a point had to be made. It's just that simple. Like, people kill me on here trying to tell you how you should handle your own business. And
Mm-hmm.
I've been said everybody has their own cross to bear. So what that means is that I'm not worried about how you bear your cross. That's for you to carry, not me.
Mm-hmm.
So back to what we was talking about, right? Now, weed here in Illinois been legal since 2020. Um, it's profitable. It's money. People always used to say back in the day that you couldn't make money off of weed. That is a lie.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's bearing fruit as far as it being legal here. Shit, you got to be crazy to think if I ain't got my hands in some type of investment with it. I lived in the 90s. I know how it was. We got locked up for little dime bags. So
Right.
uh-uh. So why wouldn't I? You feel what I'm saying? They can't even pull if they pull me over and they smell weed in my vehicle, they can't search it.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, they can't search it because think about how dumb that would be on them. If they
Mm-hmm.
putting in dispensaries in Illinois, and then you pull me over and I show you the receipt to the dispensary, game over. Game over. So long as I'm not rolling up and smoking it and it's in the back in the trunk, there's nothing that they could do. It's just
Mm-hmm.
like holding alcohol, open alcohol in your trunk. And that's all it is.
See, in New York, you can't drive and smoke.
You can't do that here, but we still
Oh, okay.
you
That's
can't do
what's
it.
up.
Yeah, you'll get a ticket. You'll get a ticket if they catch you, right? And then they'll send you on your way because a lot of states have decriminalized marijuana.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because it's a waste of taxpayers' money. You locking up people for a little bit under an ounce, and then they got a time. They got to do 2, 3 years, and then get man, y'all. And tax paying people was like, look, just make the shit legal because it's profitable, and they know it. They know it's profitable. They know they're going to get money. You feel what I'm saying? But they had to make
Yes.
sure that they was going to be able to get their taxes off of it, and they is.
Mm-hmm.
You can't beat they taxes is something else. So
And
you
see,
know,
this is why, but so not to cut you off, John,
uh-huh.
because y'all been legal for 3 years. So I would have figured out by now, y'all would have figured out how to get dispensaries in the hood or create your own, so that they could create their own shit so that all this gun violence and all that, like you said, you got something to look forward to now, youngin.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
On the store.
I'm working with some cats here though, about a dispensary. It's
Mm-hmm.
still in the making because they see this is the thing. They take you through so many hoops just to get
Right.
the building. Then you got to find a farmer. You got to find the right farmer that's going to harvest in time for you to be able to get strands, right? It's all a timing thing with this shit. And a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people don't know that. I'm a connoisseur, so I know. I know how this process is going. It's a long drawn out, and you got to have finances.
Facts.
I don't care about the dream. You better have some money to be able to back up your dream. It's just that simple.
It's a fact.
So I'm gonna do it on my own as far as like just getting everything together. I mean, now would I from time to time let people know about it? Yeah, because that would be something that if I'm able to pull off putting a dispensary in the hood, do you
Mm-hmm.
know how hard that shit is?
Very,
Especially with the shit is going on in Chicago. Man, shit, stop.
very.
That that's
And
the
John,
reason, huh?
and
I'm
John,
sorry.
what I don't want, here's what I don't want in New York and Chicago. I don't want every dispensary in the hood to be Mike Tyson dispensary or Snoop Dogg dispensary or Bob
Mhm.
Marley dispensary. You feel me?
It need to be the people.
Right.
Yeah, it need to be the people. And you're right about that, Cherie, because I look, why is it that everybody else can make money off your own city and you can't? I've
Mm-hmm.
been said that long time ago. So once I found out YouTube and I found that you can network with a lot of different people and it was like, okay, cool. Because this is my thing. If people see me doing my thing in Chicago and I'm trying to do something that probably ain't nobody to
Hey,
do.
Miss Rad.
Hey, good morning, Miss
John.
Raz.
Good morning. Good morning, John. Good morning, Street Dad.
Good
Y'all
morning,
go ahead and
babe.
y'all go ahead and finish what y'all saying.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I'm trying though, Cherie. It's hard. You
All
gotta
right.
keep fighting.
I'm gonna show you a thing that I see happening in New York City, and you let me know if it's happening out there too.
Okay.
I don't even know if y'all got bodegas. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
we don't call them bodegas. It's just corner stores.
Okay, bet.
Hmm.
We got a corner.
So you
We got
remember
corner
when
store.
everything was illegal?
Hmm.
You had your little homie or your homie selling the thing on the corner, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Corner store, bodega not included. But now that shit is legal, right?
Hmm.
These same guys who was doing this illegally are having such a hard time becoming legal. I got my air quotes.
Right.
Whereas these bodegas and corner stores, now all of a sudden they got weed.
Yeah, because they
So
do.
right. So
What
for me, I feel like it's gonna be a new war that's about to start unless these cities get their shit together.
Well, let me say this. Now, the dudes here in Chicago, y'all call it bodega in New York. We just, like
Mm-hmm.
I said, we just call it the corner store, right?
Right.
So you got to understand it's politics even in New York, just like it is in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
You got a motherfucker that'll go up in there and talk to the owner of that establishment and break it down to him and make the math make sense to him. And see, you got to understand, you got Arabs that's mostly running these corner stores.
Facts.
That's all they care about is the money.
They
So
don't
Exactly.
have to talk to nobody about it. They ain't got to converse with the motherfucker right there in
correct,
front of their building.
Yep.
but
You got
correct.
Arabs and Indians running these corner stores and gas stations.
Hmm. And they don't mind. They don't mind. Look, they'll tell you right off now if you getting a little bit too hot, I will dime your ass out in a heartbeat. And they ain't playing either. They will kill you. Them motherfuckers will kill you. So you ain't messing with them on that level. Either you gonna do the business that's set forth, or you gonna move around. But see, the politics is so strong in Chicago, they're gonna do it because see, you would be an idiot not to.
Mm.
In hindsight, because of the money aspect of it. If you get motherfuckers coming on the block, I'm talking about 24 hours. It never stops. Think about a gas station that's 24 hours. You got niggas 5 to 10 niggas sitting up there selling that shit. They
Mm.
going through pounds. Fuck all. I'm talking about big shit. So they ain't done. And then they could get so far as to allow them to bring, since now it's legal, they could put a
Mm-hmm.
name, they could put the CBD name on it and sell that
Mm-hmm.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it ain't CBD, it's actually weed. But they gotta say it that way because they are not a dispensary.
Mm.
You,
Facts.
you get what I'm saying? So
I
like
do.
if somebody calls in on the say for instance, you got an asshole that want to come in, say he's short $5. They tell him no, right? All he gotta
Mm-hmm.
do is just call them people and they can get shut the fuck down.
Yep. And you
So
know what? Go ahead, John. Finish.
so yeah, but the end of that though is that it's all about doing good business though at the end of it though, Cherie. Like a
Mm.
lot of people put their feelings into when you trying to get money and this and that. I've never been that type. I don't add my feelings into doing a business move.
Mm.
How do that work?
You got a great point. You got a great point. And I wanna let me say something to that right now, because you know, we at an age where we should at least know at least one business owner locally,
Yeah,
right? I'm talking about a black business owner,
correct.
right? So I was talking with my boy who is a black business owner. He's trying to expand his business, and he was saying that here's the problem with most Caribbean people, especially that have a business here in Brooklyn, for instance, right? Because
Mm.
Manhattan as a borough would be totally different from Brooklyn, for obvious reasons. But he was saying how business owners don't go to their community board meetings. You can find out anything that's happening in that neighborhood going to a community board meeting. You could say what you need to say. You can get what you want done. That's why you think white people could just come into the area, buy up, create and just create a restaurant or whatever they want like this. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Hmm.
true.
Because they know where to go and what to do. And black people don't like to do that. And I just looked at him like, Caribbean people don't like to do that shit. He was like, a lot of black people don't like to do that shit, but it's something they got to do. Now there's already a stigma with black people in weed, you know what I'm saying? And we now legalize. And now you telling me if I get a dispensary and all this, I gotta go to community board meetings and blah blah blah. Yes, you do.
But why wouldn't you want to go though? That's the thing. Because see, as a once you step in that arena of being a business owner, a
Mm-hmm.
proprietor, yes, you need to know every single thing that's going on in that neighborhood. Because see, the
Mhm.
thing is about that is you have a lot of business owners that's not they'll let their the lower level people get involved with that, right? But no, you as an owner need to be held accountable for how you run your business because that's all what I've been talking about. doing good business, making people feel good about spending their money with you. If you can't do that, your business won't last long. I don't care about you making X amount of dollars. That
Mhm.
doesn't matter. You need to have a sustainable business that can last even through pandemics. I mean, it has to be, you have to really have a business that's foolproof all the way around the board.
Mhm.
You do. Because now I'm going to tell you something, weed ain't never going to go nowhere.
True.
It's never going to go anywhere. So if you're not, if you're smart, you would try to invest or try to get with somebody to have a piece of a dispensary. That would be my best advice. Now, that's what I'm saying on my end. I'm working towards that because, Cherie, I don't plan on working for nobody for the rest of my damn life.
I hear that.
See, and a lot of people want to sit up here and say, this is what kills me about people with when I bring this up. Excuse me. If I can work a W-2, work 8 to 10 hours, bust my ass, right?
Mhm.
Why the fuck I can't do it for my own self?
That's
Good
right.
point.
That's
People
that part.
don't people don't like the paperwork. They don't like all that tedious ass shit. They just
Man,
want to go do it.
I don't like nobody telling me what to do, telling me when I could go on vacation, telling me I got to wait. Look, fuck all of that. At some point in your life, you just got to say, well, fuck it, throw caution to the wind and just go and get it. All this old pussyfooting around trying to blame everybody else for why the world is fucked up. How about you as an own individual try to do something yourself?
Mhm.
I'm tired of all this, sick and tired of all this whining shit. If and I want to ask y'all this, right? Have y'all once heard me just whine about like that type of shit? For real. Like that ain't me. I'm a man that go out here and get it. I ain't gonna sit up here and complain to the next person about this or that or this, because you know why? Don't nobody give a fuck about me complaining. They don't. So guess what? I'm gonna put my head down and get it.
Mhm.
Now, how I get it, that's just how it is. If I ain't asking you for no help, fuck you in your opinion.
That
Because
part.
I'm gonna say this. We sit up here and try to be so judgmental against one another about actions that a motherfucker wouldn't do theyself. But they are hide behind the damn computer screen and tell you, oh, well, I wouldn't have did it this way, or you should move this way. My nigga, last time I checked, I was taking care of myself way before I got on YouTube. Last time I checked, I got people in real life, real time, that's able to give me sound advice. Now, I have to get a chance to know people in order for me to actually just allow myself the ears to listen to them, right? Because
Mhm.
I'm so like, don't trust nobody. Because I believe that things that people say out their mouth be bullshit. So I can't hold them on that though, right? I got to worry about what I say out my mouth to people and be able to stand on it, good or bad. Because I did some fuck shit on here. Whatever. But guess what? That don't define me as the individual. And then we worry about the wrong things, though, Sheree. We need to be worried about how is we going to help one another. I'm not mentioning no kids. You know why? That's the burden for the mother and the father to bear on how they raise their kids.
Yep.
So if we want to keep talking about helping the kids, no. Help the parents understand that they fucking up on out here and they allowing their kids to do all type of bullshit. We don't talk about that. We always talk about saving the kids. What about these lousy ass parents on out here letting their kids run amok?
Well, they're kids too.
Exactly. So but they're grown kids though.
Yep.
And that's sad that we sit up here and keep trying to help the kids, but not trying to help the parents.
But the parents too grown. They don't want to hear what the fuck you got to talk about. Just like you said, they don't. They don't give a fuck.
And see, that's why we would never move forward then, Cherie. If the parents can't even understand that they the ones that's in their kids' way.
That's a whole bunch of new therapy now because you got to worry about why the parent is acting up, what they went through.
Yeah, they went through, and I know the parents of today. that's around my age. Oh, I know what they went through. Being fast. Let's just call it what it is.
Yep.
Let's just call it what it is. See, everybody want to sugarcoat that part, right? But then they want to say, well, yeah, the young girls was dating the older men back in the day. But did nobody tell them to take the candy from that old man? Did nobody ask that young girl to sit up and ask for shoes and money so they can floss and front in front of their friends and say, man, this old man doing this and doing that. Yeah, yeah, that talk was going on back in the 90s.
Yeah, but it's young boys doing it now too, John.
Yeah, that's a different. Ooh, that's a
Young boys
different.
moving the
Ooh,
same way, fast as ass. Getting the clothes and all that shit and from men, not
it
from women's.
it comes at a price. Either way, regardless of how the situation
Right.
is, it comes at a price. And these youngers don't be knowing that when they get themselves involved, right? They don't know. They
And the
just
sad part is that they selling their soul and don't even know it.
yep, yep. Because you got to bow down to that old man. Them young girls had to bow down to that old man.
Mm-hmm. Because
Just
they train
imagine
that
it
way.
now. Just imagine when they got pregnant, though, Cherie. Just imagine the embarrassment of you putting on your mother and your daddy that was sitting up taking care of you. I mean, you had girls back then. It was in the two house. It was in the two-parent household, and they
Hmm.
still running around here being fast.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
did you know what was happening in that two parent household? The father could have been beating on the moms, beating on that child,
Okay, that's cool.
all kinds of shit.
Or another thing is, the mother probably got a stepdad who's messing with the little girl. The little girl tells her mom don't believe her, saying,
Mm-hmm.
"You was out here being fast. What you doing wearing them shorts around my man and this, that, and the third?"
Mm-hmm.
And nine
Right.
times out of ten, the baby's father, might be the one that mom's mama is laying up with. People see, ain't nobody want to talk about that. And this
It's
We
goes
ain't
so
even know,
back
many.
we can't even call them curses no more. They patterns. We gotta break these patterns and cycles.
exactly.
Okay, because to if when I feel like generational curse, that's like I'm destined to be evil. I'm destined to be fucked up as shit. No, I
Mm.
ain't gotta be fucked up. We can overcome these motherfuckers. So I ain't
Mm.
gotta break no curse. I'm not cursed. I can break these patterns and these cycles that I have to deal with. Right, too many broken homes. I'll take that. The broken home cycle.
Well, it was broken homes even back in the 90s, though, Cherie. Now, don't
Oh,
nobody even talk about that. Like,
That's because back then we lived in the age of secrets. So
well,
there was
mm-hmm.
a
right.
lot of things back in the days that we did not talk about. We felt the shame, we felt the embarrassment, we felt the this, we felt the that, but nobody spoke about it.
And you know
Now,
why we didn't? You know why we didn't, though, Cherie? Do you
tell me,
know the reason?
tell
Now,
me.
the reason is because you didn't work with emotions back then at all, right?
Exactly.
You had to, if you did go through some, your remedy about that, and I'm just gonna be honest, was weed. You smoked a lot of weed, you laughed that shit on off, the end, right?
Mm.
The end. But now I'll be 43 in November, right? Cherie, do you understand that I still have flashbacks of my past, the shit that I'd have did, bodies that I'd have seen laid out on the ground?
Mm-hmm.
Like that shit is real.
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
And I'm gonna say this: when that situation between me and True Freeman happened, I almost went into that dark space, and that was scary to me. I was scared not just for what would happen to me. I was scared about the outcome of what could have happened because of um people that love me being connected to Chicago the way I am. It just was no way that and I promise it's just real hard when you gotta put things in perspective in its proper place. Now, yes, I could have ignored him. I could have just let him talk or whatever the case may be, right? I could have. He didn't know my mama. He didn't know my family members. I could have easily just ignored him, but like you put an address on the internet that it was no one else's business as far as my mom. And no one can tell me how to look. And I have to hear this from my mama, Cherie, Miss Roz. She
Mhm.
called me. She was upset, crying. Now, y'all both tell me something. If I'm her oldest son and I've already been there throughout everything, protecting, what do y'all think I was going to do in that situation?
Wow.
Exactly
Protect,
what you did.
protect my name. And it was all about making sure that my name is good in these YouTube streets. I'm not the one that you want to disrespect. I'm a good brother. I'm a cool brother. I'm a laid back brother. Do I get loud sometimes? Yes. Do I have emotional roller coasters as a man? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm entitled to that shit the way that I lived. The neighborhoods, fuck the neighborhoods. That was the fucking hood. I'm a project baby. And if people would come to my and just actually sit down, I'm gonna give more of myself to people, but I had to let it be known to everybody. If you leave me alone, I'm not gonna mess with you. I don't even care if you talk about me. But all this doxing, all this cyberbullying shit, you can't bully me. That ain't happening. No.
Hey, godmama.
So no, I'm just like I said before. I made a video last night, and I know a lot of people like, yeah, he ain't gonna stay away that long. Maybe, maybe not. I said I don't know how long I'm gonna stay gone and not do no stream yards or shows. I
Gone
don't.
from where? From you? Oh, y'all are crazy. Go ahead,
No,
tell me.
I'm
Go
just
ahead.
talking about. I'm just saying, just take some time away.
Mhm.
Because you still got to understand though, Cherie, I've been pumping a lot of fucking videos. Like, when have anybody seen me really just take a day off, just to be honest?
I don't know. I take days off all the time.
Well, I'm about to start doing it now because it's not that serious for one. And for two, I do have other obligations that I have to attend to because I am serious about taking my channel to another level. I'm 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 really am, and I don't want to put everything on out there as of yet. But just know when I come back and I do my stream yards, it's gonna be a whole different thing. I mean, I want to, like you just said, talk about remedies on how to help these youngins, not just in Chicago, but everywhere that's really having it bad with the violence. Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, look, we can sit up here and bullshit around on YouTube all we want, but I'm actually trying to do some work. So that way, when I do my content, it won't be a doubt in nobody's mind that, damn, okay, Johnny Blaze was sitting out here really doing the work. Yeah. See, I know how to multitask. Now, sometimes I can miss something with all the multitasking, but I've been used to doing that for so long, so I can't help myself. But I'm learning now that it's okay for me to sit back and take some time to myself and not give so much to the people that's supporting me because they still will have to understand I'm a human being at the end of this computer screen. I need time to myself too.
And see, that's the thing with me, Johnny. When you understand that with yourself, right? There's certain things that when you understand it with yourself, what's up, Medusa? You don't have to really explain it to other motherfuckers. You just go do that shit. And if they
Hmm.
smart, they'll see it.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that don't stop me from coming on panels and talking my shit though. That's one thing. Now I just said I wasn't gonna do no lives. That don't mean I ain't gonna go around and be nosy and poke. Now, if I don't know the situation, I'm not gonna speak. But if I know the usual people that I'm always fucking with, yeah, I'm gonna stick my nose all up in y'all shit and see what the fuck y'all talking about. I ain't lying. Shit.
And that's right. And we all do it. We all do it.
Mhm.
Me, Miss Razzle, we go. Listen, if that's the case, we wouldn't be going to nobody channel. We wouldn't be
Exactly.
going to visit no fucking body.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can't.
Let's go to different.
I'm sorry, Miss Ross.
Sorry. Can I say something right quick?
Of
And
course.
I want to make a I want to do like a beeline to what y'all was saying about Chicago and New
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
York. Atlanta, Georgia is not too far behind when it comes to the violence that's going on, especially with our youth. You
It's a
know
fact.
what I'm
And I
saying?
remember a time that it never used to be that way though, Miss Ross. So you're right. I think you know what I think it is? Because they're doing a lot of work, because my mom, already, my mom stay in Georgia. So
And,
um they when Tyler Perry got that movie production company there, I
and,
think that's when a lot of shit started to really change for the worse. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong.
and you would think that because they bringing all these new companies here in Atlanta,
Mhm.
and a lot of jobs are opening up and everything opening up, the people, especially the young people, will get some act right about themselves. They didn't got worse ever since the governor said y'all can go outside now. Man, folks was running amok, and even during the pandemic, people was getting shot and killed and stuff like that. A little girl, I'll never forget it. This little girl, not too far from where my play sister lives at,
Mhm.
was shot and killed by another youth because he was trying to kill somebody else. And that little girl got hit. And I don't, she wasn't even sick. That's the sad part. It's
Mm-mm.
on the news.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, somebody the helicopters was just flying yesterday when I was outside with Duke. I me and him took a walk. And I seen the helicopter fly past like I always do. And I don't pay it no mind, so I get a news alert from Newsbreak. So it gives me all the news that's going on in Chicago. So I had an idea, y'all. I was thinking about just not changing the name, but kind of make it like just straight news. I report the news of what's going on and then hold panels on what the news was here in Chicago, right? And that was the idea that I already had before all this dumb shit that I got myself involved with. But now since I'm gonna let the smoke clear out a little bit, that is what I'm gonna focus on until other projects kind of open up a little bit more. Because I'm telling you, I got so many ideas though, and I want people to actually be involved with this. Like I was looking at Dr. Rashad. Um he got a YouTube channel. He's real big. I think you know him, Miss Roz.
Mhm.
Unstoppable. If I might be saying it wrong, I'm gonna get the name of it. I'll send you the link. But that man be putting the truth on out there, and he got a crew. He gets in and gets out. I mean, I've been looking at him for a while, and he's been giving me ideas. So if everything goes right on the back end of this, hopefully that will bear fruition.
Hey, Medusa.
Good
Hey,
morning. Good
Medusa.
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey.
Running
Well,
Princess.
I'm just because I'm from Chicago as well, and literally yesterday we had helicopters around our house,
Uh huh. Uh huh.
and some shit went off. So if you do the news thing, I'm willing to do it with you, especially on
Are you
Chicago.
you serious? No, for real.
Dead
Are you
ass.
serious?
That's
Okay.
dope.
That's
I'm
all.
serious.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's dope
Thank
as
you.
fuck.
Because I'm tired, and by you being from Chicago, right? Now it's gonna be certain topics that we is gonna have to get permission because it's real sensitive about putting out certain things unless it's just the actual news. Like I want to really be in the streets and actually hold live interviews. You
Oh,
feel
you
what I'm
want to be
saying?
like the Citizen app, like real time.
Yeah, yeah. See, and I'm on the west side, so I'm in Hillside. I'm gonna assume that you know that I'm in the west suburbs, right? So,
No, I'm South Suburbs. I didn't know.
oh, okay, okay. Well, it don't matter. I'm from out there anyway, so it don't matter. I know how to get all around the south side. But anyway, um, the south side in particular, right, and out west, I think we should do both. Do the south
Yeah,
side
I'm
and do the
definitely
west side.
familiar with K Town,
Uh-huh.
L Town,
Hmm. Yeah,
West Loop. I'm from all. I know.
I used to stay on 14th Tequila back in the 80s. Ooh,
I used to
Oh
go to church on 14th and Kenneth.
shit! Now you know that area over there
Yep.
was something. Ooh, ooh, oh, look,
Still something.
yeah, it is. Now I be trying to tell people that like people from Chicago is cut from a different cloth. Like you can say what you want about me and say that I'm emotional, this and that and the third, right? But
Hmm.
if I'm asking you personally, ain't this a lot of men that's on out here like me in Chicago? Probably not like me, but we have emotions. We just wasn't taught to how to deal with the emotions because we was taught to just sweep it under the rug and keep it moving. But we need to show these youngins like, look, and I'm talking about the youngest that's adults, young adults. We need to show them that whatever emotion that you got going on, it's okay. Maybe you just need an outlet to let it go. I'm not here to counsel nobody. I'm just here to let you get your shit out. Because sometimes people don't need for you to add your opinion about their situation. Most times they just want to hear.
John, can I
Yeah.
say something?
Mhm.
I mean, I'm the host. I can say whatever the fuck
Yeah,
I
go
want.
ahead.
But yeah. Um, as a woman looking at men nowadays, your problem is not emotions because a lot of men are passionate. A lot of black men are passionate. Which is an emotion in itself.
Hmm.
The problem with men, the evil word for men is vulnerability.
Yeah,
Men do
you're
not
correct.
know how to be vulnerable and make that shit a strength instead of a weakness. You say some words to men, it's like they cringe and they feel like melting like the fucking Wicked Witch of the West after you
Hmm.
throw water on her. You
Hmm.
know, vulnerability is one of them things.
Well, I've been vulnerable in front of everybody. And you
Mm-hmm.
know why? And I'm gonna tell y'all this. I was never scared to be vulnerable because I'm not a fucking robot. I'm not. And you can't talk nice to people either way nowadays. You couldn't talk nice to nobody even back in the day. Shit, hell. Shit, them old folks will foul your ass down. And they don't give a fuck about how it comes out. So you kind of learn then on how to deal with criticism, right? But this criticism nowadays is on a whole new level. Like,
Oh, wait.
bro.
Wait a minute. Hold the phone. You just reminded me of something, John. You are
Mhm.
here on my motherfucking panel, and I got some questions for you that are slightly off, but I better get them in now before it's too late.
Okay, all
Okay.
right, all right.
I'm going to ask these questions very carefully now. Okay.
I I ain't gonna duck you. Go ahead. I ain't ducking.
um, um, are you married?
No.
Do you have a steady girlfriend?
Yes.
Okay. That's not on YouTube.
No, she's no. Hell no. Hell no. Look, look. I seen facts in Lonnie's situation. Are you serious? Shit.
Hey,
Hell.
Seahawks. I'm saying, John. So you mean to tell me that you and Princess X just happen to wear the same color shirts when y'all go to see True Freeman? That was just a coinky ding.
Yep, that was because I'm in Chicago now. How I'm supposed to know what she was gonna wear? That was a coinky dink for sure. So
Okay,
now
okay.
I want that main question. See, you set me up for that main question, Cherie. I know what you're doing. So go ahead. Go ahead and ask.
I
I'm
mean,
waiting.
hey, that's none of my business. Hey, you know what? I
Listen,
want to ask it too, but hey, that's none of my
No,
business.
okay,
thank
well
you,
then
Miss Raz.
I'm
That's
Thank
gonna
you,
none of
Miss
answer it.
Raz. That's why I'm
I'm gonna
jumping
answer
around
it.
because it's not none of my business what you do with your ding-a-linger.
Right.
I'm just saying, if you did something with the ding-a-linger, go ahead
No,
and
no, I'm gonna answer it. I'm gonna answer it right now. If y'all remember on that video when Princess X was asking me to stop off at that bar, let's go to the bar, and I said, "No, we getting back on the road, and I'm getting you
Mhm.
back home." See, I'm a businessman, y'all. I know how to think with my big head instead of the little head. Shit, I ain't had time. That wasn't where I get. I didn't go there to go get her, do that, and then go have sex with her. No, 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 no. Me and Princess X, I respected her. She respected me. We had a general conversation. We laughed. Dropped off home. The end. I went home.
Okay, that's dope.
That's a good, and that shows that you're a gentleman and you're a
Yes.
good guy.
And did
But
you notice, Miss Ross, what I told her when she was walking on the outside of me? Don't no woman walk on the outside of me on no street. Nowhere. Nowhere. I don't play that. If anybody gonna come get somebody, it would be me, not her. So you walk in the inside of me. I learned that long time ago. I never let a woman walk outside of me on no street or no
Well, I'm
sidewalk.
about to get off the pen. I'm finna take my babies to school, but I'm still listening.
All
Okay.
right, Medusa, thank you for coming up
Hey,
and get in
Medusa,
touch with
Medusa,
No
John so
problem.
y'all could do
is you
that
subbed up
thing.
to me?
No, but I can be.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
And then just to let her know, I got my email on my page. Feel free to email me and we can go from there.
Yeah, because that was dope. Big up to Medusa for coming up and
yeah,
just even
look up.
giving that idea. You know what I'm saying? Adding to the thing. Like, that's dope right there.
And
That's
that
what we
is a
need.
dope, that is super dope right there, y'all.
Whether it happens or not, is that just the fucking fact that that she came up? That shit was dope. That's what I'll be saying. I'll
Oh
be
no,
finding gratefulness in the smallest of things, like the fact that you came up is dope.
it's gonna happen. Even if I'm gonna start it off anyway. Now, if Medusa just if she sees it, she like she say, it's gonna take off because I already got Uncle Dave. Uncle
Mm-hmm.
Dave gonna work a certain side of town. I'm gonna
Okay.
work the west side. She's already on the south side, and I don't have a problem going out south to, you know, if we need to report anything. See, I got people already that's outside of YouTube that's doing that. So I've been linking up with them because these are people that I actually know in real time. I grew up with them.
That's
So
dope.
who better than to tell the story than people from Chicago? It's just that simple. I'm tired of looking at people that's not even from here, like DJ Academics.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that stud. He won't never come to Chicago and find out what the fuck is really going on. He'd rather sit behind the computer screen. See, motherfuckers like that. They always want to critique and say, well, people in Chicago have a mental disease or mental issues. No shit, Sherlock. No shit.
People
You're gonna
everywhere
change a
got
city with
mental.
the hood and they're gonna have mental issues. Fuck you talking about.
But I bet you he won't never come in the hood and do no interview with nobody because he a scary little bitch. For real. See, a man that can sit up here, this is my thing, right? This is for any individual. If you able to say what you say online, shouldn't you be able to still keep that same energy if you was to go where you're talking about?
You should.
Mhm.
So I don't understand why people always they throw the rock and hide their hand. Well, how about I don't worry about now, I can't report on Atlanta. I can't report on Georgia because I don't live there. I can't report on New York because I'm not there. I'm gonna make it make sense to everybody. If I stay tuned in on what's going on in Chicago, where's the room for you to argue with me about what the fuck is happening? I give you no room to poke holes in the story if I'm actually covering it and it's right there in front of your face.
Right.
People need to start. I mean, it's okay to go in fantasy world every now and again just to take your mind away from shit. So I'm not saying that. But we need to live more in the moment of what's going on instead of bullshitting, partying and bullshit, eat zuzus and zams and all that. Man, fuck all of that. We too grown for all that. We need to wake the fuck up. And that's even with me. Everybody ain't just me saying it. I'm myself. And I think that's the part that's lost here, Cherie, Miss Ross, that a lot of people do not hold themselves accountable for one's actions.
No, they don't. You right about that.
I try to hold myself accountable for everything because I don't want a minute to go by and somebody has to think about, well, damn, did Johnny Blaze did that shit, but he never tried to explain himself out the situation. No, certain things don't need to be explained, and certain things I understand do.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So you're not going to trick me up and trip me up over my own story. And people that let others trick them out of their own story, you deserve to get the narrative told on you the way it is by someone else instead of you controlling that narrative all on your own.
There you go. And see,
So,
that's the crazy thing, John, because I said yesterday, I was like, yo, here's the lesson with you and Tyra, that whole situation. If you over the age of 40, don't do no pull up because it's too much to think about. You know what I'm saying? You
it
got to worry
is.
about too much. Because motherfuckers was like, yo, why John didn't do this? Why John didn't do that? Because John didn't want the motherfucker calling the police. John didn't want, you know what I'm saying? John didn't want to end up in somebody's jail that night. What the fuck you mean?
I'm not going.
I'm sure if you had to bop them, you would have bopped them. But you know what I'm saying? You're going to control that on your terms and you're going to be as safe as fucking possible.
Well,
Somebody who's 20 or 30, they not going to give a fuck about none of that shit. You know
they
Mm,
what
would
I'm
have went
saying?
through blasting. They would have went
Yeah.
through blasting.
Yeah.
Now,
exactly.
now,
And
how dumb would I have been, y'all? I was live when I first got there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how dumb would that have been on my part to even hit that man? I mean, I would have been asking to go to jail at that point. So when I read up the laws of Indiana, I knew what I was well within my rights of doing. See, a lot of people don't
Mm-hmm.
know that part too. They just think I went down there blind. No, I didn't. No, I
Yeah.
didn't. No, I knew as long as I stayed on the public walkway and kept it moving and not loiter in front of his home, it was nothing he could do. All he had to do is just step down off that porch and talk to me as a man. That was it. And he couldn't do that. So much so that he couldn't do it when I walked away, when me and Princess S walked away, and then he followed me on the bike.
Yeah, I saw that pussy ass shit.
Now, what do you think the police, if I told them I feared for my life and all I wanted to do is talk to that man because he invited me to his house and everybody heard him invite me to 911 North Rural Street? He said he was going to blow my motherfucking nose off my face, my fat ass nose off my face to be exact. So if I know that I'm not going to come on this property, what would have been wrong? What was wrong with me walking down Rule Street and asking him to come outside?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I used to do back in the day, though, Cherie. If I had a
Yep.
problem with somebody,
Yep.
I went to your house
Yep.
and I
Because that
waited until you
sidewalk
came
belonged
out.
to the city.
I'm trying to tell you. See, people don't know me on that level because you don't know me personally to know the type of things that I've already been doing. See, they making it a big thing, saying, well, I pulled up. Yeah, I pulled up on them, but I didn't come there to fight. I,
exactly. You just wanted to have the conversation with the dude. Can I
but
say
he
something?
wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can I say
I'm sorry, Miss Rock. Go ahead.
I think it's this. You did not break any law. Now let's just say, just for the sake of argument, that you did go down there to give him a fair one, or you what you call it, clocked his cleaned his clock or some
Clean
shit,
this clock. Yeah, yeah.
and you went to jail. And you now, of course, you know you would have had the temporary thing with the all the cheerleaders on in the comment section in the chat room and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Pom pom talking about sis kumbah, rah rah rah. You know the I hate Tyra Moore club. You know I can't stand the nigga myself.
Right.
But at the end of the day, if you would have went to jail, is any of these people going to like bail you out or at
No.
least little change? You might get a couple of people give you some cash out, give you a little change on your in your books or whatever. But are they gonna bail you out or get you a lawyer to get you off that or whatever the case? No, I don't
Mm-mm.
think so.
No, I know they're not going to do that, Ms. Ross, and they're not supposed to because that was my cross to bear.
Exactly.
So when people sit up and try to criticize and say, well, you could have got killed, you going off some woulda, coulda, shouldas that never happened.
Yeah.
And if they knew the situation, they should have known that Tyra Moore was charged with a felony and was out on bond. He
Right.
can't get into no trouble. If he do, back to jail he goes. You think I
Exactly.
didn't know that shit? Y'all crazy if y'all didn't think that I knew that. That was the perfect time for me to strike.
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
The perfect time though, Cherie. So y'all got to well, Cherie, you got to weigh that in too. He's on a felony charge out on bail. He can't, and I repeat, he cannot get into no trouble, none. All that butter knife, steak knives, butter knives, all that shit. Man, look, you still gonna make a threat after I came and you had the chance to do all that what you said on the video? Come on, man. Stop. Stop. Where was that butter knives and the steak knives and the bat? That you real good at swinging that bat, huh? You weren't that good at swinging that motherfucking box when Jimmy came down with that motherfucking draw, nigga.
Oh, shit.
He threw that shit with his body, didn't he, y'all? He ain't even used no
Mm-mm.
arm, noodle ass arms. Now just imagine him trying to hit me. Y'all see how big I am?
Mm-mm. I think
Come
he saw
on.
how big you was too. That's why he went back in the house.
Now,
Mhm.
again, size don't matter, y'all, and I know this. And my thing is he let his own self be shown as a pussy. Because if he'd at least cursed me out, that would have been even more good content in itself, right? But he didn't even do that.
Mhm. I mean, he
Man,
could. Like, did you even? I'm sitting there thinking, did he even cuss him out or do anything? Did he ever?
He tried. He was like, "Come back over here." Some old dumbass shit. You know.
aha, you ain't hear one of that. Ah, bitch ass nigga, I got you. Ah,
He
ah.
wasn't gonna do nothing but he wasn't doing nothing but trying to get your what you call it, your license plate number and all this other crazy stuff.
Now, do you know?
He's like a girl.
Now, him doing that only hurts him. It don't hurt me. What makes him think that anybody here in Illinois will even come at me, period? That so what the license plate gets shown, Miss Ross? What do that do?
Exactly.
That truck,
They gonna make him look like a bigger pussy than he already is.
yeah. Now that truck has already been in Indianapolis more times than I could count. See, I keep trying to tell people I have family in Indianapolis. I've been drove down there without being on camera and all that because it wasn't about that. I went to go see my family. So my nigga, you went total left, and all you had to do is just curse me out, and it wouldn't have looked so bad. But you couldn't do that because why? He was scared. If he would have got to doing all that, it would have went left. Right now, everybody want to sit up and say Ty was crazy, this and that and the third. Well, why didn't he jump out the window when I got that in? If he was so fucking tough.
We all know that motherfucker ain't tough as shit.
No, he ain't. He talk tough, but he ain't tough. He all talk, no action.
And there's really nothing else to even elaborate. Like y'all would never. I'm taking down. I took down that video already. So like, if somebody want that video, they will have to pay me for that one. Fuck that shit. That motherfucker is at 3,000 views and still
Wow.
going up. Like I didn't know that this was going to really be a viral moment. I did. Y'all got to understand. I did
Mhm.
because I
Like
didn't do nothing to him. All I did was troll him. In real life, if you want to look at it, all I did was troll him.
exactly. That's what you did at the end of the day. And let me tell you something about how the black sector works, like whether you know it or not. And I'm glad you're taking your thing out of to a certain direction. But you're gonna know what true people that you have around with how many people that come around when because let's be honest. Sometimes fuck shit sells, but can only get you, but it's gonna only gonna get you so far
Yeah.
in life at the end of the day. Because people gonna want to know information about what's in Chicago and things of that nature. I mean, yeah, we could sit, a little every now. Don't get me wrong, a little fuck shit here and there, and some laughs and some shits and giggles and stuff. It's good sometimes, but other times people might want to see, do you cook?
Mm-hmm. Or get
You
on the grill. And
get on the grill.
matter of fact, I was gonna do that anyway. I was gonna do a whole tutorial how I do everything and put it on the grill because even Classic was hollering at me about that. He said, man, bro, you got skills on the grill. I say, I learned that from my old man at an early age, bro. I've been barbecuing on my own since like 17, 18. So, I mean, I'm a griller. That's what I do.
Can I tell y'all something? Well, fuck that. All right, so here what? I love. Oh shit. What's up, Re?
Hey, good morning. What's happening? What's
Good
up, bro?
morning, RE.
Chilling.
Good
How
morning.
you?
Hey, what's going on now, John?
Ain't nothing, RE. What's going on with you?
I was looking at someone's shit, right? And
Mhm.
saw that you was like, I'm sick of this shit or whatever. I didn't even listen to it because I saw that you was on this show. I'm
Right.
like, what's going on? I mean,
Oh
you
no.
already showed everybody that this is a bitch ass nigga, right?
Right.
Thought that this nigga was gonna stop talking shit.
Oh no. I've been said that he was gonna still talk, but it would be wise for him to shut his fat ass mouth. That's
Okay,
what I
listen to this
feel.
part though. I've been trolling this nigga since 2016, right?
Mm-hmm.
He called himself, so-called called himself doxing me in 2017. He found my, somehow found my Facebook and was reading all my kids' messages and all this shit, right?
Right.
From 2016 to 2018, the nigga was going back and forth. Now in 2019, he decided he wanted to be pieced up with people that he had problems with. I hopped on the nigga show, we pieced it out and everything, and then he gonna go back in time and talking about, well, you remember you was talking about my family. Wait a minute, I thought we was pieced up and we forgot all of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
John, that's the type of nigga he is. He ain't gonna forget shit. And I mean, if you piece up, I saw that you was trying to be cool with him before all this shit happened. And
Mm-hmm.
the bitch nigga he was, right?
Right.
Then you had to show him what kind of man you are to him. Nigga still talking shit. It ain't gonna end.
Well, he
It's
could talk at this
2016
point,
for me.
but at this point though, he could talk and say whatever he wants, but everybody over here knows that he's a bitch.
Right.
Plain and simple. I don't have to even elaborate. He could talk just as long as he knows that if he continues, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna flag the fuck out of him. That's
He
it.
don't care about that either. But John, I've been going through this shit since 2016 with this bitch ass nigga, back and forth, trying to be cool. What you
Re.
did today,
Uh-huh.
vindicate all that shit for me.
Well, I'm
Show
glad. I'm glad
real
too.
bitch.
Well, RE is still ain't over with, and I'm gonna let him talk. Because the more he talks, the more he hurts himself. And I'm not gonna say what's in the pipeline right now, but I
Uh-huh.
guarantee you one thing: when I come with it and I come on my platform with it, I bet you he is gonna shut his fat ass mouth, and that's a fact.
Well, I'm not a betting woman of doing any kind of shit online as far as money go, but I said he's not. He's
Okay.
that
Well,
committed.
legally he will in a minute.
Okay, I got.
Legally he
Mhm.
will in a minute.
Yep.
Okay.
So I might can't shut him up and nobody else on here, and I see that already. So I
Hmm.
accepted that long time ago.
Okay.
But you know what I did? What I was accepting real hard too? You fuck trying to silence him myself. Let me get some help. It's okay to get help every now and again when you have a problem that's a little bit bigger than you, right?
Right.
So I'm not mad at that. If I gotta be ridiculed for it, so be it. Like
Mhm.
I just look, I'm here to be me. I'm not here perpetuating no violence. I'm not here to disturb nobody else's peace on their channel. No, that ain't me. People been following me enough to know that I don't stir up bullshit with random people for no reason. You don't live in the city that I live in being dumb. I'm gonna
Mhm.
say that.
Yeah.
And
Please hit the like.
I'm grateful that I am the age that I am now, RE, because at one point I didn't see myself living past 15 years old with all the bullshit that I was doing.
Okay.
Shit, I
Selling
didn't see
drugs.
myself living past 21. Go ahead.
I
selling
didn't
drugs,
pass
gang
30.
banging. And then back in the 90s, Chicago was probably by far, and in statistics, right? Just the worst place to even go to because, like, if your only safe place was downtown Chicago. Like, if you came out of the downtown metropolitan area and went in the city, if you didn't have no family,
Oh,
man, look here.
right about that. Huh.
Man, they
Exactly.
is not
Can we
playing.
talk about that? Was that on your show? I said I ain't, when back in the day I was like I never go to New York or Chicago because I heard that you have to know some people and be visiting in some parts out there. I
Right.
don't know
Hmm.
this
That's a
platform.
fact.
Yeah,
See, but
I haven't know a few people. I haven't know a couple of people to be anywhere, especially in Chicago. And I was born in Chicago. That's the sad part. I was
but
born.
In California, and I heard that kind of shit about New York, Chicago, the Bronx, and Brooklyn, all this other kind of shit. Well, Brooklyn is the Bronx, so what I'm talking about.
Nah,
But
Brooklyn ain't the goddamn Bronx. Don't you do that, are you?
oh, oh,
Brooklyn
uh
is
oh,
never
uh
the
oh.
Bronx.
yes, I know. I'm from the city of Oakland.
Brooklyn
I don't know
is
shit
never.
about the East Coast. Nothing.
Child.
I
I
don't know
love you, RE,
about
and
them,
I
and
love
I'm
your
too old
show,
to
but you
learn.
never call
I'm
Brooklyn
too
the Bronx.
old to learn.
Don't say that, Re.
Right. I gotta go get my clothes out the dryer real quick, y'all. I'm gonna mute up.
All right.
Okay,
Okay. I love
okay. I'm not
RE,
gonna
but
be up here
all of
that
us
long either,
know.
because yeah, I got some
Listen,
errands I need to
I'm
run.
cutting
I
y'all
ain't gonna be up
all
here that
off to say this shit. I don't care how low I sound. I put this shit up on my lips on the bitch.
long.
Okay?
Okay.
Brooklyn is not the Bronx. Okay?
Brooklyn and Bronx are
Way
Them two
different.
different
Don't
barrels, right?
way
two
different now.
different buildings.
Don't you
Okay, that's two different
no.
barrels. It's five
Brooklyn.
barrels in New York, correct?
Mhm.
Who?
Okay.
Who's that? Say that
They
again.
got
Is who in New
Harlem.
York?
They got Harlem. They got Manhattan.
No, Harlem. Listen, Miss Raz.
Okay.
Harlem is in Manhattan.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right. Right.
Okay? We got 5 boroughs. We got Brooklyn,
Mm-hmm.
Bronx,
Bronx.
Queens,
Mhm.
Manhattan, and Staten
Staten
Island.
Island. There you go. Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you right.
Long Island is separate. Long Island is not a part of New York City. Technically, it is a part of New York State.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. That's just like here, you got Chicago, then you got Rockford,
Mm-hmm.
then you got Elgin. These are suburbs though, right?
Right.
Then you got Harvey, Robbins, um,
Oh, you
Riverdale.
know what? Can I say something? I
Uh-huh.
used to live in Robbins, but we had to move over there when I was 8. We lived in Robbins, Robbins,
Hmm. Now,
North.
you ain't been over in Robbins in a while, have you, Miss Roz?
Nope, absolutely not. Now,
It is.
Robbins, we stayed at that time. We stayed in me, my mom, my stepdad, and my 2 brothers. We stayed in a trailer, and there's this area where it's snakes galore over there.
It's still the same.
Yeah, still the same, snakes galore and all that.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
wood.
because you got a lot of trailer park communities on out there too. You know what I'm saying? And then if you go to I want to say it because it's funny how it is though, right? You could be in Riverdale, and then if you drive up 2 blocks up, you right there in Indiana, you in Hammond, right? So then you could go from Hammond to East Chicago, Indiana.
Right. And we moved there and got us a house in Atlanta. We went to Atlanta from Roberts, Illinois. We went from a trailer to a house.
Y'all was saving your mom and stepdad was saving their money up. I know
Exactly.
they was because Atlanta is not. It's a cheaper way to live in Atlanta, but in
Mm-hmm.
certain parts that's the case. Not everywhere in Atlanta. Even my mom was telling me about it. She said, "Shit, it's a lot of beautiful houses out there in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of beautiful houses." But like my mom had asked me to come and like move down there, right? But I
Mm-hmm.
told my mama this. I said, "Mama, I love you to death, but I was born here in Chicago, and I have a purpose here." Now, I didn't know my purpose way back. I was just scrambling and just being wild and dumb and whatever, right? At this point in my life, I really
I'm back.
see, okay, I really see my purpose here is to really help these youngins to understand their passion of what they're going through because I was them at one point. Now, I'm not saying that I can reach everybody. Some ain't gonna really still ain't gonna listen. But if I'm trying, then that's the only thing to me that matters.
Can I say something? And I'm about to go. Now, Johnny, that's good that you're doing what you're doing. You got to realize one thing about Tyra Moore. He gonna leave you alone eventually. You know why? Because people is not going to really listen to him because when he keep picking on the same person over and over again, he gonna find another. He gonna find somebody else to pick on. Because remember, before you, he was picking on Bossman. Before you,
Yep, you're right.
he was picking on Bossman. He was picking on numerous of men on here. Tommy was his first love. Tommy was his first crush. And when with all the stuff that Tyra got beef, it's really undeniable something that he can deny all he want, but he be having crushes on these dudes.
Uh,
So
Tommy,
he
Hassan Campbell,
Campbell,
Sonetta.
Kwame
You,
Brown,
you
he
remember
had
he
a major crush
asked
on
he,
him.
he was gonna go on Sonetta show or something like that, and he did a GoFundMe for trying to raise $2,500. Y'all remember that?
I remember that he tried to raise money to be around Sinetta.
Well, okay, wait a minute, hold on. Now back where before I had to go to the get my clothes out to dry. Now you see me mess up y'all city, right? That
Yeah,
alone get
yeah.
me
Come,
fucked
come,
up.
come here, come here. What are you going? Where are you going? Where are
Right.
you going? That way. I'm talking to Duke, y'all. That way.
Oh,
That
uh-huh.
way.
Okay, I'm finna get me a dog soon. I want a dog.
Wait a minute, y'all. Hold
Oh,
on. Let me let y'all see what
are
he
you
doing.
talking to his real dog? Okay, I'm talking about me.
Oh, he is adorable. I mean, I'm more like a Yorkie type of person, but that's you have a good. You have a nice little dog.
I
Yeah,
like
he
big
little,
dogs.
little.
and he about to be one. He about to be one.
Yo,
That's
these
a,
one
I
year
almost
olds
spit my
are
coffee
big,
out.
yo.
One, that big ass dog.
that big
Yeah,
dog.
Yo, I'm
I
seeing
know.
mad 1 year olds that are big, yo. They bigger than me.
Now, wait a minute, y'all. Now, how can y'all? I want to show him again. Now, how can y'all think? You know how Tyra was talking about dude.
Honey, is that a pit?
No, he a bully. He a bully mix. He a
One
bully
of them
mix.
Yeah, he a
I
bully
do not
mix.
get close to. No,
But
thank
he's
you.
still big for a bully
No
mix.
thanks. I'm scared of them.
Look, wait a minute. He be biting on my hand and everything. I be messing with him, and I be doing all this. You see how he let me play with him like that, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
You was
You have to
master.
let you have to let a dog know that you don't fear him, right?
Right.
Minute that he smells fear on you, he gonna play you. He's gonna play you.
Yeah, that's why I don't get close because I'm fearful.
Well, no,
Dogs love
if you
me.
got a
I
good
ain't fearful.
spirit, if you got a good spirit, he no. Dogs smell spirits on people.
What
Mm-hmm.
do they smell that old bitch like me who was ready to run from there?
Yep, yep. And they gonna play you
And
too.
they'll
They gonna
chase
play
you
you.
too.
They gonna
I can
play you every
imagine.
time.
I'll be just like Day Day in them on top of
I
somebody's
saw
car.
a big old
Not
dog
day
coming
day.
toward me. Something told me, don't run, just sit down there and pretend like you don't see it.
No,
Then
no. It's just
sniffing on about his business.
you just don't have to be scared. Don't be scared. See, I know the stigma of a dog is very intimidating, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yes.
this is how you trick your mind back into the reality of it, right? Dogs
Mm,
love attention. They just like humans. And if
Yep. I
you're in,
talk to dogs. I be like,
yeah,
"What's up? How you doing?" They be looking at me,
yeah.
moving their head like they talking to me.
Oh, you just gave
I,
me a great idea, Cherie. I'm
what's
gonna
that?
go out west today, right? And
Mm-hmm.
it's another dog that before I got Duke, I used to see him in the
oh,
yard, right?
You a
And
dog channel.
Hey, E Love, how you doing?
Hey, E Love.
Man,
You a
hey,
right.
dog
love, how you
channel.
doing?
Oh, E Love, she's from Chicago. She's a Chicago native too.
Okay, okay. See,
but
man,
what happened? Tell the rest of the
Oh,
story.
okay. So yeah. Now I would talk to him. I call him Pedro, right? Talk to him. Hey, how you doing, boy? Play with him. And I showed him attention. And every time I come on the block, he'll bark at me to give him my attention. So I go over there if I have food, I give him chicken, whatever I had. I'm feeding the dog, right? Like it's my own.
Mm-hmm.
So people on the block, they know me. They be like, boy, you over there feeding your dog, huh? Yeah, because man, he needs attention. Dogs need attention. I don't care what nobody say. It don't matter where the attention come from. So long as your spirit ain't bad, a dog will be receptive. But if you scary and you an evil person, a dog will let you know. Get the fuck up out of here. Get the fuck gone. We want your spirit over here.
A dog
And
will also let you know when you're sick.
yes, they will lick your wound. If you get an injury, say you get a scratch, when the dog licks that wound, he's licking away all the bacteria in the wound.
Now Tyra said that a long time ago.
Yeah,
John,
that's true.
I'll take it even further. I know dogs. Okay, I know people who found out that they had cancer or
Hmm.
certain different type of ailments
Yeah.
because of their dog.
Yes, that's true.
And I've had dogs come up to me, and bark and whatever, and then I had to go to the hospital and go through surgery.
Yep. Yep.
Well, you're right that they do play people that's scared of them because in the hood, I used to walk my kids to school and they knew I was scared of them damn dog. And I'm like, oh my God, here he come. It was a white pit too, but it was a puppy like. And I'm like, now this dog, no, I'm scared of him. Why this motherfucker want to try to play with me? He wanted to play with me.
That's it. That's it. And you overthought the situation and you got scared. That's all what it really
I got
was,
scared.
Ari.
I had kids behind me. I didn't know what to do.
But next time, I'm just giving you fair warning. If I would have had Duke, and I wouldn't let him go on you, but I will show you like Duke is cool. Like just pet him. And he
Shit.
would be so receptive. I'm just telling you. I'm just saying. Now I understand your fear though, so I ain't trying to make you do nothing. But I'm just saying, when
Oh
you have,
no, I understand where you're coming from because
because
I didn't learn anything about a pit being pussies until my son had bought one in the pandemic. He bought a puppy
right,
and he worked at night, and I had to babysit the damn dog, knowing I don't like pits. He knew I didn't like no damn pits, but I grew to love this dog, right? I'm
yeah,
like, I thought y'all was bad and bold. I didn't know y'all was such want to be connected all the time, pet and played all the fucking time, and if not, you crying like a little bitch. What the
yes,
fuck going on?
you should hear Duke. When I don't play with Duke, oh, he gets an attitude. He will go and get the toy and put it in my hand so I could tug a war with him. Cause see, another thing about with dogs is don't worry about the dog. Worry about the owner of the dog.
Okay.
If the owner ain't taking care of his dog, you could tell. You could tell that the
Mm,
dog owner is actually taking care of the dog the proper way. See, I don't treat Duke and make him sit in no cage. He got one, but he don't sit in it because I want him to be free.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to feel constricted or he can't do anything or, he got to get fed only one time out the day. I feed this damn dog when I'm here. Before I go to work, I make sure to walk him. See, if you don't, you can't have a dog idled up. You can't.
Mm,
Because the
definitely.
minute that you do, he's going to get mischief. He's going to get spiteful. He's going to go through shit and tear it up just to get
Oh
your
my
attention.
God, yes, that dog and God rest 47 Ronin soul because he told me firsthand to get that damn pit of chewy bone, one
Yeah.
of them bones just to chew
Hmm.
on. He said them pits, all they want to do is they like biters. They biters.
Yeah.
They
Like,
like doing shit. And I never did it. And I asked my son to do it for him. And that nigga just started eating any and everything.
yep.
Everything. Everything.
Your
And
shoes,
puppy.
your expensive shoes that you leave around that you might then put on,
Yeah.
shit, you gonna be mad as shit. I'm telling you.
And my house was full of wicker. Okay? Now he was
Mhm.
tearing up wicker. He left that dog. He went out of town. He left the dog to my oldest son to babysit the dog. I was saying, look, you need to take the dog with him That dog is a pussy. I'm not babysitting. He left that dog in the room. He opened the door. He tore the
This
whole
way.
fucking
This way.
room up, ate the
This way.
bed up
Come.
totally.
Come. Come. See, I hate this sometimes that he could be hard headed. And when I tell him to come, see, because you got to protect him more so than him protecting you, right? Because if it's too many scenarios with him that I have to worry about. Like if I don't have him on his leash, see now I don't have him on his leash right now, right? And I'm just letting him walk because what I'm trying to do is to make him be calm when he's walking. He don't have to react to everybody that he sees, which dogs by nature do anyway, right? But you could train him to just be cool. Like now, he cool. I'm right here with him. I'm allowing him to be free. I'm not restricting him. Dogs want to be free just like human beings. I'm telling you.
It's facts. Can y'all hear me better now?
Hey, hey, yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I put my Bluetooth on, so I can think that's why y'all can hear me a lot better.
Grand Rising, y'all.
Grand Rising.
Hey, you love, how you
Hey,
doing, boo?
good. Hey, RE. Hey, Miss Raz. Hey, Johnny. Hey, Shree.
Hey there, how you
Hey.
doing, peace?
Good. I'm loving y'all conversation. That's all.
I was just telling Johnny that you from Chicago, you in Chicago as well. He's
Yes,
from
ma'am.
Chicago.
now, peace. Now I'm
Oh,
gonna
what's
get you.
up?
I'm gonna get you, peace. Man, you could have been told me that, guy.
Oh, I'm
Hey.
sorry, homie.
No, I know why. I know why you don't. So don't trip. I know why.
Well, bro, Chicago's a big place, so.
It is. It and I'm in Hillside. I'm in the west suburbs.
Nigga,
Well, you
you my
already know that.
neighbor.
You already know that. Then where
Yeah,
you at?
you my neighbor.
Don't tell me you in Bellwood or some shit.
I grew up there.
Get the fuck out of here. Then we done ran across
John.
each other and didn't even know it then.
Wait, Johnny, did
John,
you go to
E-Love.
Plaza
E-Love is a
East or
Capricorn. She
West?
ain't gonna tell you shit here.
No,
No.
no, no. I was raised on the south side, so I went to
Oh.
Chicago Vocational High School.
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
Yeah.
How long you been out there?
Well, I've been in
Uh,
these suburbs. Really, I originated from out west, but see,
right, me too.
I live majority of my life in the gardens, Argyle Gardens.
Gotcha. Yep. I know
So
my family from over that way too.
yeah, so when I got old enough to realize that I didn't want to live in the projects no more, I
Mm.
just got the fuck out.
Yeah,
And I never
yeah.
looked back. I never looked back.
I'm actually looking for a house out that way.
Really?
Yeah. Not out
Hey,
south. Hell no.
hey, come here. You not? I didn't tell you to go all the way over there.
Mm.
No,
Can
you're
I
not
tell
gonna
y'all
do it.
my doggy story?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna mute my mic because I know I gotta holler at him for a minute.
Okay. That everybody muted up, but that's okay. Now, I used to have a dog. His name was Tanner. He didn't live with me. He lived out in the open, upstate New York. I used to visit him all the time. He even lived outside of the state with me, for a couple years or whatever. The beautiful thing about Tanner, he was not a pit. He was a German Shepherd, okay? But my dog smoked weed, all right? Literally smoke weed. And I might have told y'all this story before, but John is new to the channel, so I'm gonna tell his ass for the first time, and y'all can listen up again if y'all heard this motherfucker before. Now, when I say my doggy like to smoke weed, you can roll up the spliff, okay? Roll it up. And he will walk up to you and nudge you with his nose. And you could put the spliff in his mouth and he will take two puffs, poop, poop. You nudge you again, you stick out your hand, and he will drop the spliff back in your hand. That's the type of dog I had, okay? Now, here's the story with my dog. My dog lived to about 18 years old. Most people know that's really old. So when he was about 17, he lost the hind leg. So he had to get the wheel in the back, right? And he also had epileptic seizures. So I had to watch him for like a week. And my dog liked to talk to people. Okay, that motherfucker was like Scooby Doo and shit. He would really just like, "Woo, woo, woo, woo," okay. Y'all need to know that. So, my people's left or whatever. I'm sitting with the dog or whatever. I'm going bun and shit. and the dog want a bun. And I'm like, nah, you can't bun because I don't want you to catch no epileptic seizure. Go ahead, doggy, go ahead. So, he get mad and shit. He get all whimpery and shit. But, I'm like, dude, I'm doing this for your own good. You know what I'm saying? And, he will understand or whatever, but, he go off. So now the week is over and my peoples come back. Don't you know as soon as they open up the door, here come this dog running down the step like he got back legs. Woo, 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 woo. So homegirl come in the door and it's like, yo, what happened, dog? Dog looking at me. Woo, 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 woo. I'm like, yo, man, what you yelling at me for? I told you what happened, yo. I'm trying to look out for you. What you mad for? Yo, she's like, what happened? What happened? Woo, 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 woo. She's like, yo, what you do to the dog? I said, yo, the dog, I ain't give the dog no treat because I ain't want the dog to catch epileptic seizures and shit like this or whatever. She was like, yo, you could give the dog treat. I'm sure the dog was trying to tell you to give it to him. I said, yeah, but, I ain't want to, mess him up. What? She was like, man, you could have gave him that shit long time ago. Dog looking at me. Woo, 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 woo. Then come up in my face. Woo, 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 woo. I'm like, man, I'm sorry. I ain't no dude. You know what I'm saying? I tried. I thought it was good looking out. Not doing it. You want some now? The dog go woo, 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 jump up, lick my face, and then we went in the back and we did our damn thing. Okay, dog was chilling. I had to give him shotgun though, contact. I couldn't just put it in his mouth no more. He was that old.
So you was basically like Chico. Your dog was like Chico then, right? From off of
Yeah,
Next Friday. Yeah, yeah.
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 Yeah,
Damn.
my dog was the coolest, yo. My
Well,
dog loved everybody except the postman. Anybody that's a mailman did not like their ass.
Yeah, Duke the same way with the mailman that come here, but he don't like the smoke. I tried to get him to sit up in the garage with me while I'm smoking, and he be wanting to get the fuck out. He said, "No, I don't like this shit. Let me go." And I let him go. I ain't trying to force it down his throat now. I want him to calm down because see, he's so active. And
Right.
sometimes I play with him, but like it's a cutoff point with me. At some point, like, boy, go somewhere, play with your bike toy or something. But then he'll sit up and make me play with him. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And it's cool. But at the same time, when I be stern about it and I tell him, look, I don't feel like playing, he gets an attitude, he grunts, and then he goes on about his business. And I don't be caring about that. I spoil your ass a little bit too damn much. Shit. Sometimes Daddy can have time to himself. Shit.
Yeah, we do have
Okay.
spoiling our dogs. We do have a tendency of doing that.
He worth it though. He worth it.
Yeah,
He
I had
actually
spoiled my grandson. I mean, I spoiled my
I
grandkids
said
bad.
hi, love. I'm folding clothes, girl. I'm looking at the private chat. I'm sorry.
I
I had
miss
put
you, Ari. I'm sorry I haven't been able to hit your lives.
I haven't
But
been going live lately, really.
okay, good.
RE,
So
I'm
I didn't
waiting.
miss
And
Like
anything.
RE, I have
clocking.
saw your lives, RE, just to let you know. I don't speak in your chat because I don't be knowing what the fuck going on.
Mm.
But girl, you be going the fuck off. That's
Oh
all
wow,
I know.
that's what I try not to do. I
Yeah,
try.
yeah, I heard that shit. I ain't gonna.
She been good lately.
See, what
mhm.
I don't do, Johnny, I don't read my chat when I'm going off on somebody, and I'm like, oh my god, Johnny was doing that. Then
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
saw that.
oh
No,
my
no.
god,
Look,
this
RE,
guy named P Peanut. I'm like, oh my god, why are they children not going off?
What's up, Casmo?
Look, RE, I'm not mad. Look, see, this is me, right? And I want y'all to be clear about this. I don't judge nobody about them getting their shit off because we all go through shit up in here. Like,
Yeah, but I'm
I,
supposed to set a good example. See, I'm 58. You know what I'm saying?
well, shit, look, that's even better for you to go the
Ari,
fuck
cut it
off.
out. Cut it out.
Word
But
up,
it's
because
even
RE, you said the real example. Fuck a good example. You said the
You know
real
what I'm
example.
saying?
Right.
I said,
right.
look, y'all trying to treat me like I'm one of them church women or Betty Crocker or something. Nah, I'm
I
from
Who?
don't.
the
Who
ghetto.
do
You know,
I
that?
don't.
and if I'm
I don't
78
need you to be no
years
Betty
old,
Crocker, bitch.
Hell no.
I didn't
you
listen,
want to pull up
RE.
on an old bitch like me? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you're gonna
Hold
have to go through the neighborhood first, and then my kids,
Don't
and
you?
then you might get to me. But why
on.
you want
Hold
to pull
That
up on an
way.
old bitch from
on.
What I
YouTube?
RE.
say?
It don't make no
RE.
Keep
huh?
walking.
RE. Let me tell you something, RE. If you ever turn into some Betty Crocker, Stepford Wife ass bitch, I'm not gonna be your motherfucking friend no more. Okay?
Facts. Facts.
I like you for motherfucking you. Fuck all that extra shit. What these motherfuckers want you to bake a cake and all kind of extra shit and knit, fucking crochet and shit. Fuck
Shit,
all that.
you better be baking a cake for your man. Fuck anybody else in the first place. Any
Yeah,
damn way.
that's the freshest right there.
Shit.
Okay,
Then it's
listen.
damn well I can't bake shit. I had to order that motherfucker. You
Hey,
know that?
however you need to get it, however. It don't matter. Look, let me tell you something. I'm a man. I'm the only man on this panel, so I can tell you. We don't care as long as you make the effort. That's
Hmm.
Mm.
what a man really
Yep.
look for in a
Hmm.
woman. It
Yep.
don't matter. Look, it could be the smallest thing, y'all. It could be you buying me some motherfucking socks. I love your ass to death because guess what? I need socks. Everybody needs socks.
You got that
What's your
shit right.
sign?
I'm
What's your sign?
Scorpio. I'm Scorpio crazy.
No shit.
Y'all,
Now
you
see,
know
there
what?
y'all
Y'all
go.
damn
There y'all
Scorpios.
go.
Hey,
There
hey,
y'all go.
Johnny.
Yes.
Y'all damn Scorpios give me a hard time, bro.
But wait a minute. Do I give you a hard time though?
No, so far you've been nice.
No, I'm gonna stay nice because you know
All
why?
right.
I'm
Why?
gonna tell you why, right?
Why?
Because I'm a people person. Don't y'all know that by now with me?
You you know what though? Two of my favorite aunties, rest in heaven, are Scorpio women.
You know what?
We rocked hard.
Do you know anything about how Scorpios move?
No.
Don't.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
I
no,
I
no,
grew
do.
up
fuck,
with
no,
them.
fuck that. But I ain't want you to bring up that motherfucking Tyra Moore motherfucker,
Oh
cause
no, no, no.
fuck him.
No, we ain't talking about him. We talking about real people. No,
Right,
we talking
right.
about
Okay,
no.
thank you. Okay, now
No.
I've
She said
always
real
been the
people.
yeah. There you go.
I'm sorry.
Now I've been the type of man that I was a player back in the day. I ain't gonna lie. I dealt with a lot of women, right? Because I was searching for love that I didn't get at home, right? I was.
Totally understand that.
And I started dealing with older women at 15. So
Mm.
it was like, yeah, so it was like it wasn't nothing that I wanted to hear from a woman my age. Because all I felt they
Mhm.
was trying to do is just get money so they could get gym shoes and Zuzus and Zam Zams.
Oh,
No.
that is a Chicago saying. A Zuzu
I'm
and a
about to
Zam
say,
Zam.
what is
Yeah.
a Zuzu and a Zam Zam? I just learned
Yes.
about the Zaza, whatever the
That
fuck that means.
no.
Hey,
Oh
Zaza's the
shit.
smoke. The
He
Zuzus
got
and the Zam
and
Zams
the
is
Zam
the
Zam is a
and the
bullshit.
yeah, it's the
Oh,
bullshit.
okay, okay.
Right.
That's like debris. That's like debris. Okay,
There
okay.
you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
There you go. So by me knowing this already, right? I don't move the same way. I dare to be different. I've been different all my life, y'all. I never went with the trend of what everybody else is doing. I like to stand alone with what I do. So, like, I get money. I've been getting money ever since I was 8 years old. My old man used to take me on odd jobs to teach me the value of hard work, how a
Mhm.
man is supposed to work. Now, you can't never take that away from me. Like, even if let's just say for the sake of argument, I quit 7-Eleven right now, I will still be able to make income. A man's supposed to have more than one stream of income anyway. So if you depending on a W-2 job, then that's your fault the way your life is. Because if you knowing how your lifestyle that you want to live, then you're gonna do what you need to do in order to get to that point. You're not gonna sit up here and blame other people for you not getting to the place where you want to get to.
Good point.
You got that shit right.
So no, if people want to really succeed and do things in life and they got aspirations and dreams, then they would just go out there and do it and ask people that maybe could put you and help you get in that situation. See, one thing's for sure and two things for certain. If you
Mm.
help yourself, then others that see you helping and doing for yourself, they will come to your aid without you having to ask.
Right.
And a lot of people don't see it that way. They figure like beg first and then fuck doing the work. Just beg. You got a lot
I
of that
hate
shit
that
on here
shit.
too.
I hate that shit.
I don't do
You
well with
know,
begging. That shit don't work for me.
but Cherie, you know us Capricorns, we don't operate like that.
Yeah, we don't.
No.
We don't. And tell you the truth, Leos don't neither for the most part. The most Leos I know, they don't operate like that neither. They damn sure
I
ain't
just
begging.
don't feel it. It's not the feeling in my heart. It's not. A gift is a gift, and I accept gifts. But I'm not gonna
You're
make
not
that
gonna do
gift.
anything. Stop. Stop.
Boy, go
Stop.
on mute.
Stop. Please don't play. Please don't play.
Running into
Shit.
someone.
Stop.
Go
He's
I'm
ahead,
so
sorry.
Ari.
I'm
Wait,
sorry.
hold
I'm
on.
sorry.
Give me
It's not
see.
What I
There
don't
you go.
understand is people taking gifts, first of all, donation or gift as being a source of income. I don't get
Mm-hmm.
that. I really don't. But hey, if you want to do that, hey, more power to you. I couldn't
What
because when
sign are you, Re? I'm sorry.
I'm Leo.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
My
got
thing
you.
is this, no, since I've been going live, now every now and again I might get a little bit here and a little bit there, but I don't rely on donations because at the end of the day, people are not obligated to donate to somebody. I mean, it's nice,
Right.
it's okay now if you have it, if you're willing to give like a throw in $1 or two, that'd be nice. But I tell content creators, and I tell myself this too, don't unless you just want to get monetized and really be on your craft. Because yeah, as much as I enjoy doing the YouTube thing, it's not easy. But if you're serious about getting your stuff monetized, be on your stuff. Treat this like a job.
Hey,
And
y'all. I'm not to cut y'all off. This boy that ran on one of my neighbors and scared the shit out of her.
Oh,
Because he had the
dang.
dog, right? He skated out and I tried to chase him, but of course he too damn quick. Man,
I
the
knew
lady
that
is crying.
that
The
was
lady
going
is
down.
crying at everything.
That's why you need to
Oh,
have him on
oh
this.
I'm trying to talk to the lady now so she don't have to call the police on me.
Oh,
Because
Oh,
she
Jesus.
she
could
yeah.
think,
Oh.
excuse me, can I
Go
talk to
handle
you for
that,
a minute?
John. Go
Yeah,
handle
I'll
that.
see y'all later.
Yeah, see
All
you,
right,
John.
hon. Thank you
Peace.
for coming.
and we just were talking about that shit. But you know what pisses me off with the donation shit? When people come in my chat and say, "Can you drop your cash app?" And I'm like, I put it on the screen and shit like that, and I don't get shit. Look,
somebody
why you want me to? You want me to say something because I'm not. Just don't ask me. And that make me look all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You come to my chat and tell me, RE, drop the cash app, and I put it on the screen, and then all day I don't get shit. You want me to say something? That don't make no fucking sense.
They think they helping.
No, they
They
don't
think
post it for me or nothing like that. They just ask for it. I do one what you're doing right now, right? And I
Mm-hmm.
don't get shit.
yep. You
Another
get it
thing
when
that
you least expect it.
Ooh, Re. Ooh, I'm sorry.
they like this. RE. I want you to help me with the show. You gonna go live later? I'm like, nah. What you want? Oh yeah, I'm doing da 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 da. Okay, cool. What's your cash app? I give them the cash app, right? And then they have an attitude. Look, why you having a fucking attitude with
What?
me when you ask for the motherfucking cash app? You
That's
know what I'm saying?
weird. What is that
Hey,
about?
Yeah, that's
wait.
all.
Don't ask me for my cash app thinking that I want payment for doing this for you. Man, I said, fuck all this cash app shit. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Oh no, babe. I wanted to say, listen, Re. I was in the clouds and kind of diddling around, right? Listening
Mhm.
to everybody. But I was in Buddy's live yesterday, off and on. And I hollered when you got up there and shut Rex the fuck down.
Oh, just getting
Yo,
on my.
I missed that part, yo. Oh
Girl,
my
you gotta
goodness.
go with Sheree. You gotta go back and RE checked the shit out of Rex. And he couldn't
But
say nothing. Say all he could say was all he could say RE was leave me alone, lady. Remember that?
I was scared.
but the way Rex was, and he talked about sex all the time when he
He was
drunk.
getting drunker and drunker as he was talking.
Yeah.
That by experience, Ela.
Yeah, I know,
Experience. I
baby.
experienced the old dude that I used to live with. He used to have a drinking problem. He used to
That shit
get
was
drunk.
funny.
Okay, he used to get drunk, talk all that motherfucking shit. Once we
Can't
get
do
in the
nothing.
bed, nigga fall right the fuck to sleep.
The way
That's remind
you
me of
said
Rex. And I
drunk dick
used
is limp dick.
and it was limp. I mean, I'm talking about back in the day when I used to play old niggas like that, okay? And then he
Right.
talking this shit. I'm gonna get you to do this and that and the other. Then your dick is limp and shit, and you want me to suck your hard.
Last night, Buddy Lee had to
I get
put
a
him
limp dick hard, okay? And I'm young, and he
Ooh,
old. This was
I
before
felt
Viagra. I've been through that shit.
girl, when you said, I bet you your ass can't even get gas station pills to get hard. I,
Oh my
I lost.
gosh.
Listen, RE was on a roll. That was RRE last night. So
Okay, I
thank
gotta
you for
hear
that.
that shit.
Yeah, our money, something he said. Yeah,
On
of
dick,
course
nobody.
it ain't tricking if you got it. Oh yes, it is tricky because if your game get some pussy and you got to pay, that's lame.
in.
That shit was funny as hell. You see the chat, RE?
Nah,
Everybody giving you props, baby. Because you,
on the
you
chat.
did your shit last night. It was funny.
I be trying to be serious and people be thinking it's funny. I'm like, Rex, you one of them aggravating ass tricks, man.
Mm-hmm.
Them tricks that I would have to really put something in your put your funky ass to sleep.
You said he was an aggravating uncle.
Yeah. All of us got one.
True. That's
I
a
had an
fact.
uncle like that. You
That's
Oh
know,
Rex.
shit.
That drunk uncle or that drunk cousin that
He is.
around.
He is, Miss
Right.
Ray. But you know what? I I don't know. But I think he really genuinely has a good heart. He's
Yeah.
just really super lost.
Hmm.
And I pray for him. And I don't pray for people like that. You know what I mean?
I pray for
But
all you motherfuckers.
I hope, yeah, I hope he gets on the right track eventually. But
Oh,
that
you know
shit
what I
was
love about
funny.
you, love?
What, baby?
When you check wisdom. Woo!
Baby, listen.
Yeah.
Yo,
He
that
know
shit
better.
was on, yo. That shit was on point, yo.
He know better.
Yeah, it was.
He don't play with me. I don't play with him. And he was like, "Hi, sis." I'm like, not today. Today I
Uh,
ain't your sis. Cause
he,
I already told him, you treading on thin ice, bro.
and all
I
he
ain't
could say,
like that shit.
say shit. He'd be mute. I think he kind of got a crush on you before you hear him listen to you.
Ew. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
And I'm
We
just
not.
I ain't gonna be that.
RE, you trying to start some shit. Leave me
No,
alone,
I've
lady.
been going through it with this little bitch ass. Okay,
I
maybe not.
pray for your ass too. What's your name is? Sweet Sugar?
You
Sugar
must
Sweet.
not
I
pray
pray
for
for you too, Sugar Sweet. I prayed for Sugar Sweet last night.
Oh, ain't
I
nobody
said,
praying for you,
Lord,
salt.
please bless Sugar Sweet. Fuck a sinister salt. Sugar Sweet need to be prayed for. All right, that's what the
But you
fuck I
know
pray.
what?
something sexy.
Sinister Salt try to be so mean to everybody. I like Sinister Salt.
I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know.
I like him.
I didn't know Salt was the Libra. I did not know.
Yeah,
That's my
he's a
dude right
Libra.
there, y'all.
He cool.
And Salt birthday the same day as my dude.
Is
October
it
6th. Yeah.
nice?
No wonder I'm cool with Salt. This man, I can fire up and tear the whole house down. He'd be calm in the motherfucker. Like, why you do that? That didn't make no sense. He would. I did it before.
Don't you drop that link. Don't you drop that link,
I
Oh,
said,
Sheree.
I'm gonna
Don't
step.
drop that link.
always
I
popping
got.
out of her own shit. That's funny.
Mhm. I just dropped down because I
Too
got.
late.
I'll be still listening though, but I have a lot of business I need to take care of. I might go live today. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna see how the day gonna go.
All right, we're gonna look out for you, most definitely.
All right, thank you. Bye, Ree and
All
Shreebad. I'll
right. All
chat.
right.
Thank
Bye.
you, Miss Raz,
Bye,
as
Miss Rez.
always.
Love you. Love you.
Love y'all too.
More of this beef sector thing is, since I started following, not following, so I got subbed to YouTube Cameron, I'm
Uh,
learning about
Mm.
the beef sector beef.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about beef sector stuff.
I don't even want to talk about the latest beef sector shit because that shit is too sad for me. That shit triggered me, yo.
That
First of
suicide
all,
shit.
Oh, here
First
he
of all,
go.
this is
Shit.
Sheree. This is Sheree channel. If she decides she gonna drop the link, Love, aka
Fuck you,
Gumdrops,
Salt.
aka Gumdrops, then she gonna do it.
Gumdrops. I can't stand you. Oh. Now, see, Salt is the annoying little brother that everybody loves, but we can't stand him.
Oh yeah, good morning, everybody. How you guys
What's
doing?
up, Salt? How you
Good. How
doing?
you on?
Shit. I wanted to ask everybody what the fuck,
Great.
like, cause I'm guessing halfway through it, that was when I cut off. Cause right when I heard it, I thought to myself, okay, finally some guts have been shown. What was with
Uh-huh.
that shit Ghetto did yesterday on Buddy's panel? Y'all want to be like me? Y'all niggas is on my dick. Honestly, because I know the majority of people have picked up on it. That condescending tone whenever he talks to everybody, saying little things like I got a little more education than these brothers. I think I'm a little more smarter and well versed when it comes to these things. It's like a bunch of people kept on picking up on that condescension, and to me it was like I guess he thought that was his clever way of saying I'm better than you without actually having to say the actual words. But yesterday, him saying y'all niggas is on my dick, and I seen Angie type in the chat, which is something I'm guessing he said. He said we want to be like you. So I'm
Uh-huh.
like, I actually admired it. I was like, I'm glad he finally at least came out and said the shit. If that's what you think, just say it. I'm better than
Mm.
you. So I
So,
actually kind of respected it. It's funny as hell.
so even
Yeah.
better than that, he finally said, "I don't give a fuck."
Yeah.
hmm Well, the thing about that is, Sheree, he should have been said that because it's like at this point, saying it too much, saying I don't care what y'all think, while constant like to me when somebody says it too much, that's clearly what it is that they're thinking. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck what
but
y'all think. I don't give a fuck
but
what y'all think. Yeah, after a while it's like, bro, clearly you do, because somebody who truly doesn't give a fuck doesn't need to say that many times that they don't give a fuck, because they don't give a fuck so much that they don't even give a fuck about spending that amount of energy and air even
right,
saying it. That's
there
why I
was
was like,
no
what the
conviction
fuck?
behind his words whatsoever.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, once he was screaming, I just cut off. I was like, well, that's all I needed to hear. I'm good. Like, I always knew that was what it was by the way he would speak to people. But it was just, yeah, I thought it was funny, man.
I heard bits and pieces. Like I think when I came in, he had already had a meltdown, and then he came back and had another one because of 44. I came in on
Yeah.
the 44 one.
Yeah, because I mean, Mima's energy wasn't even like. It seemed like Ghetto had been holding that shit in, and then he went off on Purple, and it was like, yeah, I mean, Purple just been stating her opinion. It's not like she's been hitting panels going at him or anything. So it's like, for him to have said, "I've done everything to please this woman,"
Hey,
it's like, bro, you've been doing too much to please a lot of people. You need to not give a fuck.
right, and whenever I told him that, y'all notice how I said it with conviction. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
when he would say it, they'd be like, "Oh, I don't care, I don't care." There's no real conviction, so that's why I would stay quiet. And I just keep
Mm.
telling him, all you gotta do is say and mean it, and mean
Mm.
it, because that's an action. You feel me? So once again, we hit back to integrity.
But I mean, a lot of people don't know this. This is a bit off topic. A lot of people don't know this, but reincarnation is real, and the reason me and Ari get along so well is because in a previous life we were married to each other. She has a
Oh
thing for
shit.
Libras.
Oop,
Me and her man share a birthday. Yeah, in a
oop.
previous life, me and Re were married to each other. That's why
Are
we
you
was always
Oh
getting
Ari?
along so
shit.
good.
Defend
Yo,
your honor.
In a past life, we were together. Re. That's why we get along so great.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She don't even want to say no, nigga. I expected to get cussed out. She said,
No,
yeah.
this man, I'm putting him through so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even to the point of when I was pregnant with his child and tore up my whole house and shit, he'd be just looking at me like, well, it's your house. That's your shit. You know what I'm saying? And he don't go off. He don't try to stop me or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But wait a
Yeah.
minute, hold on before I say that. Purple hit a panel?
No, she
No, no,
didn't.
no, no, she didn't. She's been in chats basically calling out Ghetto every time she sees it, calling out
Oh,
the condescension, calling out him bullshitting.
What's
Because
going
yeah,
on,
that purple,
Saul?
Yeah. Hey,
Wait,
what's
who?
going on, John?
Oh, hey, Johnny.
Yeah, this. Let me tell y'all this real quick, right?
What happened?
Now, Duke ran out of the backyard of my house and ran to go play with another dog, but the lady was walking the dog, right? So the lady
Mm,
got scared because Duke is a fucking big ass dog.
Yeah, he
So
big.
so he didn't bite nobody or nothing. He was just wanting to play with the other dog. So, but by her being so scared, she called the police, right? So now I got
Oh.
to deal with the police, and I'm explaining to the officer like he didn't bite her. He was just playing with the dog. She just got scared because he was a bully. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
So,
Mhm.
yeah,
I'm asking officer like, come on, man, it's a lot of dogs that be off their leash around here. So that can happen to anybody though. You feel what I'm saying? So he they
yeah,
understood. They
Oh,
were just like
good.
yeah,
if I see anybody like a dog owner without the dog or the leash on the dog, then I'm supposed to call them, right? But
Mhm.
I'm not doing that because that means that I'm disturbing the dog owner's way of training the dog. Because you do
mm,
have dogs that can be without their leash and they're not gonna bother nobody. It's just
right.
Duke is not all the way trained that way, and all he was thinking about is just playing with the other dog. He wasn't thinking about nothing else.
Johnny, how old is Duke?
He'll be 1 years old this year on the
Oh, well,
10th,
to
on the
see that
15th.
makes sense. He's still a puppy.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get
Yeah,
out the
yeah,
puppy stage until they're 5. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. Nanny dog told me that,
Yeah, they don't get out the puppy stage till they're 5. So even though you know how your dog is, other people don't know how their dog
and I
is.
get it.
So
That's
if
why I
you
have
that's
gonna
true.
let him
That's a
out, and
fact.
if he in the backyard, let him loose. But if he's in the front, put him on a leash,
no. He
please.
was
Yeah.
he was no. He was in the back. We was in the back when I was talking. We was in my
Uh-huh.
driveway. He heard the dog come, so that's what made him scat out and
Let's
just
get
go
out.
after. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. But
but the
Cause
lady
he
and
said
was.
you don't have a fence to block your driveway, do you?
no, I don't. So I have to
Yeah,
keep
see,
him.
that's a problem.
I have to keep him on the leash though, and I don't want to do that to him because he should be able to go in his backyard and just be free.
What's up,
Yeah, he
Achilles?
should.
John, you know what? I put up a picture on my Instagram of one of my nephew's pits, and she's one, and she's huge as fuck. Now, when I took the picture, nobody was holding her leash, but she does have a leash. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
And
Right.
he lets her walk around, but he don't stray too far. And besides, I was there. So, the dog wasn't going to go too far even because of me. Even though it was seeing other dogs and it wanted to play, it would look at me because I was the
Mm-hmm.
closest one before it would go anywhere. So the dog actually gave me a chance to hit the leash, like, yo, chill out. You
But you
feel
know what
me?
the funny part is after all of that, right? This
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker goes in the cage. Like I ain't even tell him to
Aww.
go in the cage. He went in there on his own because he heard how I overreacted. Like y'all didn't hear me
Right.
what I said to him.
He was scared. He
He
got
was
scared
sad too. He was
I
and
was
sad
scared.
too.
sad.
Look,
Yeah.
I was scared because of the way it happened. Like I seen the fear in that lady's eyes, and she was crying the way she was crying. I couldn't blame her.
Oh.
I could not blame her. I was
Mm-mm.
not mad. Y'all listen to me real good. I wasn't
Yeah.
mad about that lady calling the police. I sat in the front because I knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that way I can explain to the officers, look, he was just trying to play with the dog. And the officers knew that. They
Yeah.
knew as long as he didn't bite nobody, just keep him on the
Mm-hmm.
leash and we ain't got it. And plus, they don't hear me about no complaints about my dog. So that's what let them know that's a good thing. I gave him my information. The end. The
Mm-hmm.
end. But now he got to sit in the house now and think about what the fuck he did. He do have to do
No,
that.
don't shame him,
No,
John.
he got to be shamed because what we
Don't
just talked
shame.
about. What we just talked
Oh,
about.
No, don't shame the doggy.
No,
don't
I have
shame
to
him.
protect him
Bec-
more than he
I know,
protect me.
I know that, but what I'm trying to tell you is that they have emotions and they feelings too, right? So when you have a different tone with them, they feel like, oh, I did really, really bad,
And he
and
better
so
know it. I got to let him know it. I can't
right.
coddle him. Fuck that shit.
Uh,
You did wrong. And
well,
I ain't got to
well,
hit you with nothing, but with my baritone, y'all got to understand.
yeah,
I
it's
don't talk
loud.
right, and I don't talk like that to him. That's the only look. I don't talk like that to people in real life unless you provoke me.
John,
Now,
I want to come visit you and the baby.
Yeah, whenever you ready, just come on down. Shit, yeah. Look,
Okay, because
I'm in the
I'll be at
suburbs.
John, you
Commerce
got a
today.
baby?
No, I ain't got.
His
She talking
puppy.
about dude.
His
She talking
puppy.
Oh,
about
I
dude.
thought you meant a real baby.
I
No,
See,
don't
no.
D
know,
Love wasn't
Dre.
here for our earlier conversation, John.
I missed it. I'm
Oh
sorry.
shit.
But John, I
Yes,
wanted
ma'am.
to what I'm sorry, Saul. I know you was talking to RE and Freaky
No,
and
no, go
shit.
ahead.
Don't be all freaky. But when
Uh-uh.
we was talking earlier, Sheree, you was saying that you had your 18-year-old dog, right? Was it
Yeah,
Sheree? Yeah.
yeah, it was
So
me.
my baby, Cinnamon, she was an 18-year-old chow chow. I've had
Mm,
dogs my entire life and I understood their behaviors. They're very different per different breed, right? So I've had
mm-hmm.
Dobermans, I had poodles, I've had German shepherds and chow chows. I have a second chow chow now. He's like 5, right? So, but the thing is with my 18-year-old, she fought like hell. She was so much of a protector, honey. She'll sit on the front porch. She'll let the mailman deliver the mail, all that good stuff. But she'll watch him. She'll let you in, but she ain't gonna let you leave unless we say it's okay. She was that trained. So my youngest niece. Everybody is on mute. What the fuck?
We
Hello.
listening.
Oh,
We
okay. I'm sorry.
listening.
I'm sorry.
And
So my youngest niece, we had a. I'm sorry, y'all. I was like, what the fuck? It got
I
quiet.
thought it's supposed to be silent when someone speaks. One
I
mic, right?
appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. Go ahead. So anyway, my youngest niece, we had a kiddie pool, but it was like a 5-foot pool, and she's not a good swimmer at that time, and she was in there splashing around, but she was kind of going under, and my chow chow saw that. We all talking and laughing and whatever in the backyard, baby. None of us heard anything. That chow chow took off, dove into the water, grabbed her by the arm, and snatched her to the edge of the pool. She was almost drowning, and none of us knew. And we were right there. So they are very much protectors. If you spell dog backwards, you get God. That's your earthly protector. And if you protect them, they gon' damn sure risk their whole entire life to protect you. I love dogs. The only dog that I don't fuck with is a damn chihuahua. They
No.
mean.
I can't stand them motherfuckers
They
either.
mean. They will bite the shit out you.
So
I will
so
bite them the fuck back.
do
You
y'all
listen.
know that
Don't be going around
that
biting dogs.
the police had told me, right?
I ain't
Because
biting
I
no
asked them.
damn dog, but I will kick the dog.
They they asked me. I asked them this question. I say now, if he would have bit, I already kind of know how it would have went. He would have had to.
Take them.
Yeah, they would have had
He
to
would have
take
took
him,
them.
right?
Yep.
And that right there scared the fuck. I didn't get scared about nothing else but that part, and that's
Yeah.
fucked up. But I
Yeah.
did though because I I couldn't have lost Duke that way. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel you.
And I think that's why I snapped out at him, just yelling, of course, because I'm trying to get him to understand, boy, I gotta protect you more than you protecting me. You can't
Hmm.
be out here doing that. This is a neighbor. It don't
Yeah.
matter. It's a neighbor. It's not nobody random. These are people that walk up and down with their dogs every day, like me.
Hmm. Hmm.
So he's a representation of me. I
Of
felt
you.
embarrassed. I did. I
Right.
felt very embarrassed.
Oh.
John, you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say that I'm very happy that this happened on my channel and not yours,
Mm.
Oh man,
because
so
you
you
might have
want
stayed cammed up, and then it might have turned into some old troll buffet somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying?
they'd have called the people on me.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, they'd have called the people on me. They'd have said
Yeah,
they
they would
just
have
wanted
called
to.
animal care and control
Yeah,
real quick.
yeah,
And
they'd have
you know
said
what's? I'm sorry.
no. They
You
would
know
just
what's
say, "Oh,
fucked
go
up?
ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm,
Go
I'm
ahead."
you know what's fucked up is that pit bulls get the worst.
Yup. And they
They
the
get the
nicest.
worst, right? And they the sweetest. They big old
Yeah.
babies. I had a Bichon Frise, and my little guy lived to 14 years old, and it was a female pit bull. that lived across the street. That was his girlfriend, honey. He
That's
would be over
funny.
there. She'll flip over on her back and want belly rubs and cry. And I kid you not, if another dog, now my Bichon looked like a cotton ball with feet. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
If another dog walked down the street, my dog would snap the fuck out to protect his girl. They have emotions, they have feelings, they love unconditionally whoever they imprint on, their person or their mate in their head, right? So I'm gonna tell you, dogs are the best things, but pit bulls get the worst rap, and it's not fair. The most aggressive dog is a Caucasian. Have you ever heard of those dogs?
Yeah, I heard of him.
Them motherfuckers will snatch you out of your life. You understand? They go for your throat and your growing.
Damn, damn, damn. This is one of those times, y'all, that I'm glad that I didn't go live off my phone. Cause I be walking Duke.
Yeah,
But
huh?
I normally have a leash on him though. When I'm walking him, I'm training him because he's not ready to be around other dogs, and I know that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Black
He's still a
Diamond, how you
baby.
doing?
Hey,
Yeah.
Black Diamond.
And I'm just grateful that you're right, Cherie. I'm glad that that didn't happen on my own shit because that shit. God damn it.
What happened?
No, I'm just thinking about
Oh,
the ramifications would have happened behind that. Them just
yeah.
seeing him run after the dog, and even though he didn't bite it, but the narrative wouldn't have been that. The
Yeah.
narrative would have been that I allowed Duke to bite a dog and bite somebody, call
Yep.
them people.
Yep.
That would have been
And
the
they would have
narrative.
snatched your dog up and you wouldn't have your baby no more.
And they would have figured out a way to snatch your channel too at the same
Yep.
damn time.
But you see
Mm.
how the universe work, right?
Yeah,
That dog is your saving grace every single time. And you are his.
Not only is the dog the saving grace, John, you are your own saving grace, okay?
Facts.
yeah,
And I'm gonna
Facts.
tell you why. Right? My one of my issues with ghetto, and I
Uh-oh.
think a lot of our, everybody has this issue is that ghetto says a lot, but ghetto don't do what he say, right?
right,
Mm.
Similarly, I have a problem with a lot of people even saying what the fuck they gonna do. My shit is why
Mm.
even tell me what the fuck you gonna do. Just do the motherfucker. You heard? So
right,
when you first came to the platform today, the first thing you said was, I'm not doing no more lives, but that don't mean I ain't got hit no panel. You could have came on my shit and said that and be like, yo, I'll be right back and then go live. You feel me?
right,
You didn't
right.
do
Mm.
that. You stuck to your word. You said, fuck it, I'm not going live.
Mm. And I mean that. Now,
Right.
I'm
And
not
look,
if
and
I
now you can reap a benefit of that motherfucking shit. You feel me?
yeah,
And that's wonderful.
yeah. So
I can I just say real quick, I'm
Yeah.
very happy I got to meet you, Johnny Blaze. I've seen you, but I've never spoken to you because I didn't know who you were.
mhm.
But I'm happy I got to meet you because you actually have a good heart and you mean well. It don't always translate, but I wish you the best and you take care of that baby. You hear me?
I am. Peace, I most definitely look. I
Is he
already
looking
feel
at you?
bad. I feel bad still, y'all. It ain't nothing y'all can really say because I feel a certain
Yeah,
type of way about
I
this
know.
situation.
Nah, that's
I know.
understood. That's understood.
Absolutely.
You know, and
Absolutely.
and I'ma just say this. Duke is a good dog, and he did
Yep.
nothing wrong in that situation, but just be excited to play with another dog. Now,
Yeah, Duke
Mm-hmm.
is a fantastic dog. And
yeah,
dogs only gonna do what dogs do, especially 1-year-old puppies. Come on now.
yeah. and
He's
and
We
this
he's
can't, we
not
can't,
even a
I don't
year
give a fuck
old
what
yet.
dog it
and
is.
this is what the officer said, right? The officer was like, they got her story first, and then they got mine. So when I told him what happened, I say, look, he scattered out the back of the yard because he saw her and the dog, and he just wanted to play. Now, if she by her having a dog, this is my thing though, right? You never run from a dog because you can't outrun a dog.
That's facts.
And two, my dog ain't vicious. Now I knew what he was doing. He just did it. He was too excited about it and it scared the lady. That's all what it
Hmm.
was. But he
Yeah.
never went for the lady. He went for the dog.
Yeah.
So I could understand the level of fear that she had seeing this big ass bully come out of
Mm-hmm.
nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It made her jump on the porch that she not even living at. Right.
Mm.
So when I told the officer, I say, look, he smelled the dog. He just wanted to play. He didn't bite the dog. He didn't do anything. Right. So they understood it right off the bat. So the only thing they asked me was, why wasn't he on the leash? I said, well, officer, we was in the back of the house. He
Right.
came out. So he was like, that's a different story. Now, if I'd have had
Mhm.
him in the front without a leash and then he scat out there that way, I could have got a ticket for that.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I
That
could have
makes
got a
sense.
ticket for that.
Yeah.
Especially where you at.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
look, do you look? I sat in the front. The minute that I got off the phone, got off of here, I knew they was coming. So I
Mm.
put
Mm-hmm.
him in the house and I sat in the front, right? Not even 3 minutes. They
They
was
was
over
there.
there.
Yep.
That's for a dog. That's
I
for a
know the
dog. So
area.
right. So just imagine if it's anything else. See, a lot of people don't know. Let me tell you the history about Hillside, Westchester,
Go ahead,
all
bro.
that,
Cause
right?
you got it. You got it. Go ahead.
You cannot,
You talking
and I
about my
repeat,
stomping grounds over there.
you cannot do any type of bullshit over here.
You can't
The
fart
co-
loud.
no, the conviction rate over here. Ooh, ooh, and it's in Cook.
Yeah.
Look, so I be damn people, damn. No, no, let me rephrase that. I don't dare nobody because I know anybody can pull up anywhere. But
Mm-mm.
it would not be in your best interest to come over here.
Mm-mm.
This is a protected suburb.
Mm-hmm.
You have rich white people that ain't for that dumb shit because back in the day, you couldn't pay a black person to even have a house over here.
Mm-hmm.
That is a fact. You have
You do. Yep.
Proviso West, right?
Yep.
Then
St.
Westchester,
Joe's.
St. Joe's, correct. That's where Isaiah went to high school from, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he knew living out west and going to high school out there wasn't going to get him nowhere. He was going to be killed. So
Facts.
his best bet was to go to a suburb that's protected, that he can get his education, play his basketball, and don't have to
Mm-hmm.
worry about nobody about to snake you or about to shoot you. You don't worry about things like that out here because you will be an idiot to try to commit a crime. Now you got isolated situations, of course, but no, no, you not coming in the suburbs to do
Mm-hmm.
anything. It's just that simple. If you could try, but once they get you, it's no way. Look, if you don't know the area, you're gone anyway. You're
And the
gone.
first place they take your ass is 26 in California, baby.
Ooh,
And that
ooh.
ain't where you wanna be.
26 in California, y'all, is the
It's
most
a wrap.
dangerous dangerous jail cells that you can ever go through. They can talk about Rikers Island all they want. I get it.
Baby.
I get it. But
They don't understand, bro.
That's a different type of animal. I'm talking about, man, look, you got motherfuckers that's locked up and still busting their moves outside right now.
Show
They
is.
still trying to shut down Rikers Island.
Girl, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Rikers Island is fucked up. But anytime you at 26 in California and you can't get no visitors because there is a riot on a random fucking day
Damn.
every week
Wait a minute, peace. Tell them about that person that got shot right there in the
on
front
the
of the courtroom.
steps,
Yes,
bro. And
yes.
guess what? I had to go and do jury duty right there.
Mm, mm, mm.
You know
Now,
how fucking bad my nerves were that day?
do you know how anybody that's from here though, peace? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
My nerves be bad every time I go out west. My nerves be bad every time I go out south. But you know what? You know
Mm,
why I can contain it?
mm.
Because I'm from here and I actually know people wherever I'm going. It don't matter where I go. I know people, right?
Yeah, I
But
do
if
too. But this is a different story for me, bro. Like I
well,
can't fuck around on the south side like that.
I'm not gonna fuck around on the south side unless
Nah.
I'm going to visit people. Now, if I'm going to
In the
somebody's
house.
house, yes, in the house.
Right.
Don't sit outside, y'all. If
No.
you ever come to Chicago and come to the inner city, go to somebody's house. Don't sit your ass on the porch unless you know how the temperature is on that block. If you don't know the
Facts.
temperature, go in the house.
Stay your ass in there. And And also, you have to be aware if the house is raised and it's not a ranch, you kind of safer in a raised house.
Yep.
Am
Yep.
I right?
You're right. You absolutely correct.
I'm glad y'all told me that because I'm the type of motherfucker. I go over there and sit right on the porch,
No, ma'am.
trying to smoke a spliff. Like,
No, no. Let me put it in context, though, Sheree. Now,
No, ma'am.
you can't. No, now, out west where I be going there,
all
see,
right,
I've been knowing
so
them people over there the whole block for over 15, damn near 20 years, right?
West side is different though, bro.
Yeah, you could sit on the porch and smoke your spliff, and everybody gonna hang out. You gonna see the crackheads, the motherfuckers that do
And the
blow,
vice lords.
vice lords, all that, right? But they don't care about none of that out west. They
Nah.
all they care about is making money.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
If you fuck the money up, then that's a different problem. But like,
Then it's a shootout.
yeah, then it's a shootout. But other than that, they not gang banging. They not
Mm-mm.
looking to go on this turf and try to take. No, they stay where they at and make their money. That's
Yep.
as simple as that.
Facts.
Now, if you go out south, that's a different scenario. Out
They
south,
don't
they the
give a
ones,
fuck.
right? They fight over territory. They the ones that
Yes.
fight over territory on the south side. Now, if you go up north, that's a little small miniature New York.
Yeah. Yep. But you know what's going on now, right? It's the carjackings, it's the open air robberies and shit during the day
Yeah,
up
yeah.
here, up north. And you know, them motherfuckers wilding. It's about time for them to call martial law
And
and
you know what? When
reset
they
this
do that
shit.
though, peace, when they do that, then it's really gonna go up the hill. You know how
Yeah,
it is up here. They not
yeah,
gonna go for that.
yeah. Cause
So,
where I'm at right now, like
mhm,
it's already like I created a vegetable garden for our community and shit. Like
mhm.
this is my third vegetable garden and shit. And now we got motherfuckers that's homeless and stuff. And no offense to the homeless population, but they coming over into our area. And
They've
now
been
it's
over there.
more,
They've been
huh?
over there. Peace, they've
Yeah,
been
yeah,
over
but
there.
it's getting a little more rough, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's like, but my thing is, I want that to be a cognitive decision to keep that going because people gonna listen. When it gets to the end of the day, you need shelter, you need food, and you need water
and clothes on your back and shoes
and
on your
clothes
feet.
on your back, right? But I mean, you can create something out of nature because that's what nature is for. It's not to be pillaged. You
Hmm.
dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the thing is that when you just robbing people in broad daylight and you doing fucked up shit that you don't even have to do, and all this shit started. Think about it, bro. All this shit started when they shut down the mental houses,
Yeah.
the mental institutions, and they just set people free and shit. And these motherfuckers are straight up
Don't
mental
forget about the high
criminals.
rise apartments. Don't forget
Yeah.
about the high rises when
Well,
when
look
they
at what they did to Cabrini Green.
yeah, they regentrified that area for the white
Yeah.
folks to go over there and live their best life. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
And it's too expensive for us to go over there,
oh no, unless you get on Section 8.
baby.
And they ain't playing with you even with that Section 8 because
Hell no, they fighting your ass on that.
if you go in there smoking weed or having any type of illegal activities, you're out.
Not weed, not
Oh,
weed.
no, but no, actually, yes, weed, because there's certain
Word.
Section 8 buildings that they won't even allow you to smoke weed up in that motherfucker for
Oh
real.
wow,
they
For
have
I didn't
those
real.
in
know
New
that.
York too. Those are federally controlled
Yeah.
buildings
I
that
didn't
people
know
live in, so it's
that.
Yes.
illegal to
But
burn.
you
Whoa.
still got to understand, though, it's still not legal on the federal level. It's only legal in state. So they still regulate those Section 8 houses, federal. So they still gonna put
It's
that law in
facts.
place.
It's
Yeah.
facts.
Hey, where's RE? Is she still up? Is she still up here?
She's still
Right
folding
now,
clothes,
you
ain't
Look,
know, I'm doing my house duties and shit.
Oh,
But
that's
see, and
I
I
sorry.
do
know
got
how
a
he work.
bathroom, right? You know.
She took a
Sometimes I have to stroke my sore body. I forgot to hop off.
Hush up, Chief. Hush your ass up. Talking that shit.
Oh wow.
You
Big
ain't
Chief,
kicking a
really?
motherfucker out of a motherfucking shit.
Oh, that's not nice.
Damn, Big Chief. God
He be alright. He be
I'm
alright.
gonna
Don't
tell
listen to
you.
damn. Hey, did
him.
he get
I'm gonna
his
tell
money?
you, Pop
Did he get his
Pie ass.
money?
Park heads are the most chillest fucking people.
Listen, E Love. You know Big Chief on the low. You step outside and do your thing. Big Chief will sneak in and be like, "Yo, let me get two pulls real quick."
He ain't gonna do
And
that.
then
Nah,
sneak the
he ain't
fuck
gonna
back.
do that.
Way up here,
Hey,
you know that,
you,
right?
you know what I was thinking
What'd you say,
about, y'all?
Ari?
Big Chief on his way up here. Watch.
Yeah. Now you
He
know
No.
what
ain't
I
coming
was
up here
thinking.
because he got to cam up. If he come up here, I
Oh
cussed
shit.
his ass out on Buddy Lee yesterday,
Oh,
telling his
You
ass,
did?
"How you gonna cam up for Bumba Clock, Buddy Lee, and then you come up on
Mm,
my shit? You don't cam up for
oh,
me."
yeah.
I
Not the
want to see
bubble
some
crack.
chest. I want to see some shoulder and shit.
Yeah, that Jamaican spirit came out on
Yeah,
Big
and
Chief.
then in your
God
bubble
damn,
clock.
Big Chief. You better come on up in that Big Chief shit. She
He
Hey,
ain't
calling
Big
got
you
to come
Chief.
up
clean up.
here now. He ain't got to come up here now.
Oh shit.
Oh
Well,
But
you
I
in
know what
trouble,
I
Big
said.
Chief.
If you come up here, you gonna have to cam up. And then he talk about me camming up.
can,
Okay, you see me on Instagram
can,
real soon. Don't
can,
worry about
can I suggest something, y'all?
Yes,
it.
sir.
Mhm.
All right. Can we have a big smoke out?
Hell
Just
yeah.
certain YouTubers meet up and we just rent out a somewhere where we could go and we can be safe and smoke and just do
Nigga,
us.
we can go to the woods over here on First Avenue.
Oh, girl, I
First
could
and
do that
Roosevelt.
today. What you talking about? I could do that today. What you
Nigga.
mean?
I got some shit
Shit.
to do, but hey.
Big T,
Oh,
Yo.
the
damn,
only
Big
reason
Chief.
why you would boot me out your house is because I out squat you.
Ooh.
Big Chief, be on that.
Yo. Hey, Johnny.
What's up? What's up, Peace?
Hey, man. I'll rock out with you any day. You
Man,
cool people. You cool.
already, look.
Listen, you since you from Chicago, you family, period.
Already, look, and you know it ain't nothing that I
Medusa, you
won't
should be
do.
able to come through.
If it's some on, if and I'm gonna say this right,
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
not doing nothing negative. It's gonna be entertaining without having
Mm-hmm.
to fuck with somebody, and I'm gonna be informative. Now, this is what we already was talking about. I want
Mm-hmm.
to report on things that's going on in Chicago, right? Now,
Mm-hmm.
you said that you got a garden. You have
Yeah.
three of them.
Mm-hmm.
How about I report on that?
I love that.
How about they see that us black folks, other than just going back and forth and keeping up bullshit, that we actually know how to build. And that would be perfect to show your garden. Show how
Yo,
you put your
do you have Instagram?
yes, my real name, John Goodwill. John Goodwill
Hold
36.
on. Hold on.
And I'll check it when I get off of here, then I'll just accept uh the uh the request.
And don't get triggered, Johnny. If you see a certain motherfucker go, look at this nigga here trying to be a news reporter. I told you he was on his way.
Hmm.
Yes, ma'am. How may I help you?
Oh,
Oh,
hear
Can I
me?
get my camera,
oh,
please? So I can
that,
get a hello with the camera real quick.
Oh Lord.
hey,
He came
I'm
up
about
hey,
I'm
here.
about to eat my lunch.
It
hey,
says Big Chief is out of his meeting, so that means you can do something.
Huh?
oh shit.
You can step outside. All right, I take that. I take the head.
Big Chief, salute to you, bro.
What's up?
Salute.
What's
Hey,
up? What's
Big
up?
Chief.
Hi,
Hey, what's
Chief.
happening?
Okay, I get it now. All
I'm eating.
right.
Hold up. So for the snitches out there, I'm eating lunch, so
What you eating?
I can get on live and have a conversation while I'm at lunch.
What you eating?
Uh, a meatball sub.
A meatball. Oh, that sounds good.
What from Subway?
No, from my house.
Even better.
It's
Even
cheaper.
That's
better.
It's cheaper. Make
right.
it yourself.
Well,
Right.
I'm with you though, Big Chief, because it's a lot of these people on out here, especially these young folks, right? Let me speak on the young adults. If you keep eating all that damn restaurant food, your body ain't gonna be shit by the time you get to your 40s. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You better start eating from home and eating a little bit more healthier. That's all. It's better when you come from your own hands when you cook from home anyway. You can't trust these people nowadays at these
You
restaurants.
ain't lying.
I saw a TikTok of a motherfucker showed a dude in his boxers in Wingstop. I'm gonna share it on my page so y'all can see that gross ass shit. Man,
Hey,
dude was in the back. He put on a
hey,
plastic
John, hold
bag.
up. Hey, John, hold up. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be on here long. So I really didn't hear what Cherie said. If well, I am a homeowner, kinda, but if I did lease my house out to somebody and they was a weed smoker, I will boot they motherfucking ass out
Why?
real
Why would
quick
you do
fast.
that?
Cause I don't like
Why?
that shit. Don't smoke in
Oh,
my
okay.
house.
Don't.
If
Can
if
we
you
smoke
That's my
around
preference.
you
No, no,
if
no,
though?
it's
no weed at all.
if it's a
Okay,
lease, if you're leasing
understood.
someone, he has every right to put the stipulations of what he don't want in his house. A lot of people don't follow that, but then the
No,
minute like
I respect it.
right now, the minute that big chief, he could do a pop up in his own house, and he smell that weed like he said, you gotta
You
get
on the
the
streets,
fuck
boss.
gone.
You on the streets.
Yeah.
Are you the situation?
Now, now look at here, listen here, look at here.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Mm-mm.
I said, now I will respect your place. I ain't got no problem with that. I
Hmm.
said that if I burn outside of the crib, you gonna sneak up to get two pulls and then run your ass back into your sober ass crib.
What
And
am I
I
pulling on?
said that if there's any reason for you to kick me out of your crib, it's because I out squat you
Eh,
on the squat rack. All right, that's what I said. But
Squat.
right now I'm
Hold up.
teasing because you can't duck for me. Yay.
You gonna out squat me?
You win.
Hold up. Did you just say you gonna out squat me?
I did, but you win.
No, no, no. I like that challenge. Let's take that challenge. Let's
Oh
take that challenge.
shit.
don't do it, Shree.
And you know, I
Don't
try
do
not
it.
to squat a whole lot because my knee bad. But I'll take a challenge. What's happening?
Well, you know what? It don't even have to be a squat. We can do shoulder press. Well, damn, I got to work on my shoulder then because I got these ligament issues. But it's all right.
Well, you know, I got a ligament injury too, so that's why I don't shoulder press as much.
Don't take that
That's
challenge,
why I
Shree.
sit on my butt, open out my legs to shoulder press, Chief,
What are
because
we
it works
talking
Now,
your
about?
now, Big
core
Chief.
better.
Now I'm gonna ask you something. That you said you have problems though, right? Me, I do too to a certain degree. I was been trying to avoid trying to get surgery.
Hmm.
Now, as far as my rotator's cuff, right?
Hmm.
Now I want to ask, have you ever suffered an injury like that?
I have one. Like I have a torn labrum
Okay.
in my shoulder right now. But
All right.
what I do is I just basically adjust my form
Okay.
with certain movements. Like even when I bench press, like I don't go out wide. I tuck my arms in,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
when I feel it that it's hurting, then I don't lift as heavy. Like I think I usually try to do like 315, and then that kind of tests like how my shoulder feel. And if it hurts, I only get it one time, and then I just
You,
go down.
you know, I stopped lifting that though, Big Chief, and I'm gonna tell you why. It ain't about the weight
Hmm.
of how much I lift because I look at it like this: if I can do push-ups and lift my weight, I'm at 255. That to me is actually lifting weights to me, right?
Hmm.
Um, my old man at an early age had me lifting weights, boxing, and all that because he wanted me to know how to handle myself. So over the course of time, once you get older, it's like, man, I starting to realize, like, man, I can't do this shit the way I used to. Like, it really be fucking hurting. Like, like the shit that you could get over probably in a couple days, man, that shit be lingering for weeks,
Well, it all
months.
depends. It all depends about, and Sharia tell you it all depends about how you stretch, how much intake for BCAAs, and
Hmm.
amino acids.
Yeah.
Cause shit on what was it on Sunday or Saturday? I did a hit workout, and it was just lunges and fucking body squats.
Right.
What's
Yo,
up,
and
Big
this
Chief?
what's up, bro? And today is Wednesday, and my legs are still on fire. And
Hmm.
I did stretch and all that kind of shit, but it could be the volume that you work out in, and but it's all mental. Like I'm
Yeah.
sore, like I'm still gonna work out today. I got legs today,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
But
it's
I
all
do
mental,
notice
bro.
that
It's all about what your goals are.
you got to give yourself time to recover sometimes though, because um
Sometimes,
sometimes,
A rest day.
yeah, you got
sometimes.
to get a rest in between because I've done that too. Like keep pushing myself, and
Hmm.
then I end up hurting myself more than helping myself.
Well, my
So,
my rest days consist of basically me not lifting. Like I still try to be as active as possible.
mhm.
So
Oh yeah, you right about that.
so I
Every
I
day.
do I do cardio and then I do a hit and then that's it. You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
like, excuse me, like today I got legs, so I'm gonna do cardio first. Um,
What kind of cardio?
So I am gonna get on the treadmill because I
Oh
don't run on the
Lord,
street, and I'm gonna do
Bumba.
the bike.
Sex
Like
is better.
my what? My elliptical broke, so I gotta figure out if I'm gonna buy
Why
another
the
one or not.
elliptical broke, Chief?
Like it
Say,
won't. Like
Sex is
I kept
better
moving
for
that shit
cardio.
around. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I kept moving it around because I'm in the two. I got a 2 car garage, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
kept moving around. I didn't unplug it when I moved it, and like the little cord for the outlet broke. So I got to figure out that shit. I might try to get one of the little white cats in my neighborhood, see if they can figure it out.
Hmm.
You might
But
as
yeah,
well get a new one, yo.
no. We try. I'm trying to save $1,200. I ain't trying to spend that.
Exactly.
Oh,
So if I can figure it out, like yo, on my exercise bike, right? So when I was putting the pedals on, I kind of stripped the shit because I was trying to tighten it too much. So I stripped it to the point where you had to fucking weld that shit on. So when I moved to Virginia, like I got this white cat to weld the motherfuckers on, and they not going nowhere. And it was a
Hmm.
brand new motherfucking exercise bike. So hey, I make do at times. So
okay. I can't fault you for that.
yeah.
But
what up, Gil?
I like that elliptical because that elliptical help your knees, man. You keep your heels down, it work your hip, and then it strengthens up your knee. And then you ain't gotta be complaining about this old bullshit no more. You can go for a walk instead of being
Well,
on some
I'm a
dumbass
complain.
treadmill.
I'm a complain anyway, but I still love it. Like I love working
I
out because
mean,
basically I can't play basketball no more. So this is my form of sport now. You know what I'm saying?
What
Now in
position
my
you
40s.
play, Big T?
even if you gotta pay for some shit, bro, at least that money Ghetto owes you's gonna help out.
Hey,
Oh,
It
Mr.
ain't like
Greg.
it's all coming
hey,
out
I'm
your
I'm
pocket.
trying to tell you that money is gonna go to crypto. Like crypto is still falling. I haven't checked today because I've been extra busy today. But yeah, that money gonna go to crypto, man.
God damn, so how did I know you was gonna hit us with that one, man? I knew it.
I mean,
I
I'm
knew
just saying, shit. If I can save $1,200 and a nigga owe me money, it's like, okay, well, it's going the little bit of that's gonna go to this.
it. Now wait a minute. That I ain't into that bet. I don't know the stipulations of that bet, but all I want to know is did he honor the bet? That's all.
He did.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I think it's mostly honored with Big Chief because I think Gip, you know, segued himself out. Gip is here, so he could definitely answer.
Oh yeah, I segued myself out.
Oh
It wasn't
shit,
that
Gip
serious.
Right.
here?
Yeah, what up, Gil?
Hey,
Hey,
what's up, bro?
Gip. Wait,
What's up? Hey, I was
hey,
calling
I
because
had
y'all
a
said something
question.
about. Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. I had a question. Was the Gippers for you yesterday?
What are you talking about from Rex?
Yeah.
No, that was some
Oh,
silly shit that
I
he.
was
It had
confused.
nothing to do with me.
Okay.
Oh no, I was calling because y'all made reference to meeting up for a smoke out. What
Yeah.
about those of us that don't smoke?
Y'all can't come.
Facts, bro.
Right,
Oh,
because we
Y'all
don't
can
want
catch a
nobody.
contact if you
See,
want to.
you know, you're
well,
right.
Yeah,
y'all kind of
can I
missing
speak
out
to
on the
that?
best personalities of people.
Can I speak
Shut
to that
up.
real
Go
quick?
ahead.
Because
Go
right
ahead,
when it
bro.
was brought up, when John brought it up, he loved talking about, yeah, we could go over by the woods. I wouldn't go anywhere near no woods with somebody like E Love. Have you
Yeah,
heard the type of shit she be on here saying? Fuck, not even
No,
for a
you
smoke out.
didn't.
Really?
The woods, bro. Okay, let me break down
It ain't
First
like what you
Avenue
think.
and Roosevelt, right?
Right.
Bro, it ain't never that type of party. She can do whatever she want, but like if you're
Facts.
gonna be grown and do all the goofy shit, then I'ma just tell you what's gonna happen. And it's
Yep.
gonna happen exactly the way that I say it, bro. Because who knows better than us? Me and Pete knows. We
Yep.
can go over there and it won't be no problem. I promise
Facts.
go over where to the woods.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
What are
Okay.
grown?
it's the
What are
forest
adults
preserve.
doing in the
It's the
woods?
forest preserve. It's the
It's a
forest
forest
preserve.
preserve. We
Okay, it's a
call it the
forest. Okay,
woods.
so
Yeah.
don't call it the woods then. If it's a
No,
No, that's what we call it
we
here.
call
That's
it the
what we
okay.
call it that.
woods.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
see?
All right.
No,
Mhm.
we call
Well,
it the woods, but it's a forest preserve and
Yeah.
it's a covered space. There's picnic shit everywhere, barbecue grills
what
and
side of
shit.
town is it on? What side of town?
West side.
It's in the west
Uh,
suburbs.
Oh, it ain't
in
I
no
the
know
south,
the
Gil.
suburbs
fuck
though.
you
It's the
not.
suburbs. It's the suburbs. You're
Okay. All right.
How
protected.
the
You're
did he
protected.
just
Trust me.
Oh, I mean, I know Chicago, so
Yeah.
you don't know
it's
shit.
cool.
Shut
Actually,
up.
I know a little bit. I know a
Shut
little
up.
bit. I'm good.
Shut up. So you talking about some shit
So
you don't know
you
about.
want people
Oh,
whatever.
oh
So you
shit.
want people to travel to Chicago
You
to
don't
No,
go
have
in some
no. I
to.
fucking
just do the
woods.
no. I just do the suggestion out there. I never said where it has to be.
Thanks.
I didn't do
Exactly.
that.
I think it should be in Indianapolis, bro.
Oh God,
Why
Hey,
the fuck
hey,
would
Gip,
you
you know
want
where I'll be
that?
at this weekend, right?
Oh, that's you going there?
Yeah.
stop! I ain't going there.
Not
Oh
Indy.
I'm
shit.
I'm
not
going
going.
to the other.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I'll
yeah.
be there.
It ain't even
But
You think
do
legal.
go
It
to
ain't
Okay.
even
Greektown.
you
legal
think
there.
you
Huh?
think we
Yeah,
thugs
go to
you
Greektown and eat.
you
Okay.
think we thugs in
But it's some other shit.
in
If
Chicago?
I could send
Uh-uh.
you some info if you want to connect with some people. Not I mean like
No,
some
no,
you
no.
know what I'm talking
Hey,
about. You straight?
I'm getting a tour Friday morning, so
Oh,
I'll
okay,
be
you
all right.
straight there.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
you
Yeah,
going,
you straight.
Chief?
Excuse me.
You said where you going?
I'm going to the Midwest. I'll be in the Midwest hanging out
Okay.
Oh shit!
because
Oh, you getting a
I
tour, a
have
private tour?
I found some family in the Midwest, and
Oh,
I enjoyed
cool.
myself on my last visit, so I'm going again.
Oh, okay, that's
You
what's up,
found
Nice.
man.
out
That's
you
what's
found
up.
out you related to Vic Damone.
Oh,
That's
oh,
what's up.
oh,
Hey, let me tell you about Vic.
oh.
Vic. So I hit up Vic and like, hey man, I'm be in your neck of the woods. I'm trying to come holler at you, right?
Don't go to
So
Detroit.
that's where I'm going. So I hit him up,
Oh.
right, and told him, hey, I'm here. I'd never heard from that cat, right? And
You won't.
I had forgot what his address was.
Yeah, you
So
with Vic, you just gotta pull up on him, man.
all I
Yeah.
knew it was Dolphin Street. So
Yeah.
I went past his house, but he wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
You
But
should
I'm
have
like,
Mm-mm.
That's
hollered
what's
at the
up.
mayor.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I got you know what?
Yeah, the mayor
I
was
think I have
definitely pull up on you.
I have
Yeah.
Mayor's phone number.
Mayor
I hit
cool
him up.
people.
Yeah, yeah. I fuss with Mayor. He cool with me.
Yeah, Mayor's
But
a good
all
dude.
right, I'm done with my lunch. I'll be in the chat. You know, I can't be online when I'm at work, even though I'm a chief. But okay, but whatever. All right,
Mm-mm-mm.
people. I'll holler at y'all.
All right
Have a
now.
All
good
right, bro.
All right.
day.
What's up?
Bye, Big
Bye.
Chief. Thank you.
Yeah, but
Personally, I think it would be a cool thing if like the sector just got together for like I don't know, at like a huge venue or something like that. Because
yeah.
personally, there's a couple people whose faces I would love to throw drinks in, and I just think it would be a wonderful. I think it would
Name
be a
names.
wonderful
Salt, name
occasion if we
names,
all
bro.
got
Lord and
together.
Jesus.
God
Name
damn.
names.
Just give me fair warning when you do that, so I can just
Oh no, yeah,
burn my head.
you
I
wouldn't be
don't
one
want to
of them.
get into.
I got a list of about 12 niggas who
I'm
like
God
not one
if
of
the
them.
sector
I'm
just had
not
like
one
a
of them.
wide, huh?
I'm not one of them, am I?
Not as of now. You were at one point, but not now. But yeah, it's
What?
like a list. It's like a list of 12 niggas who's just like, bro, if I had a drink, I'll throw that shit in your face and make you fight me.
what? Just as
Ooh.
long as I'm not on that list, so I'm just gonna turn my head and I ain't see shit.
Listen, hey, Johnny, me and you gonna be in the corner smoking.
Yeah, pretty much. And I'm gonna be laughing. I'm gonna be like, Salt said he was gonna do that shit. Ah, hey,
Hey,
look, I
Salt.
don't doubt nobody no more. I'm not here to doubt nobody about what they say about their mouth because guess what? I don't care. I
Yeah.
really don't give
Hey,
a fuck.
Salt. Me and another co-worker, I say. No, not co-worker. That sounds dirty. Another YouTube person.
Co-defendant.
No, shut up. Me and another co-YouTuber was trying to figure out a way to get us all together. And so at first I was trying to I had found some really good Airbnbs in Puerto Rico, but I think also it would probably be a good idea to take a cruise for next
No.
year.
I had an amazing Airbnb in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico straight.
That's what you remember me and you talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about that. I
So
got the connection. That one is nice,
No
and
cruise.
but that's crazy. That's
Yeah, that
crazy.
might
no
I
actually
don't
be
think people
cool.
cruise.
that just now meeting each other should not be in the same space.
You don't think so?
Staying the
Okay,
night
so
with
maybe
no.
maybe an Airbnb would be better instead of a cruise
Everybody
because
have to
I
have
don't want
like
nobody to get
individual
thrown off the
spots though.
ship.
Nobody gonna
Yeah,
get thrown off the
that's what I
shit.
was thinking. Cause like, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't mind kicking around you guys for like a day or two. But after that,
Hmm.
some people just gonna come out. It's gonna turn into a ghost ship. People gonna start turning up missing because everybody being around each other for so long and all these volatile personalities. Like, bro, no, I don't know about no
Well,
cruise.
well, Salt, I'll put it to you like this. If I'm used to it already in real life, I ain't worried about nobody having their attitudes or they. I don't worry about none of that. I worry about what I'm in control of. And if we
Mm-mm-mm.
just having a good time, then so be it. However it's gonna go, it's gonna go.
So how
Yeah, that's
about
how I
we
look
do
at
the
it.
Airbnb instead of a cruise? Because I don't want no mishaps and I don't want to be involved. But
But
Airbnb,
even with an Airbnb, people that just now meeting each other you don't want to be in personal space like that when you
but
don't
if we
really know
have a
people
big,
like that.
if we get a big ass mansion that
You
has at
still
least
in.
no.
I don't want to be sleeping. People crawling in my bed and shit.
Oh damn, Gibbs. Where is the look, Gibbs, you already had these scenarios already in your head then, right?
Yep, he
Yeah.
did a
No, I
few
I
didn't.
just
videos.
think of
I just
all the
know
drawbacks,
life.
bro.
Yeah, and
I just
arguing
think of all the drawbacks.
over who ate the last piece of turkey sausage and shit.
I
Man, you
would be
gotta
pissed.
And
no, you
it's
know
like
what?
everything y'all saying. I'm just thinking it's like even if we all like stayed in a mansion, like late at night, it's gonna turn into some Macaulay Culkin Home Alone shit because I'm
Hell
gonna be
yeah.
setting up traps. Like
Well,
wait till these motherfuckers wake
What?
up. It's
Saga
about to be
You
Saga
gonna
be
set up
lit.
booby
well,
traps?
yeah, you gonna
Because
set up
I get
booby trap.
bored. Yeah, because I'm gonna get bored, and since y'all all gonna be there and not on YouTube, it's like okay, well I gotta troll somehow. Otherwise, that itch needs to be scratched.
Yeah, it's gonna be shenanigans going on 24
I
7.
want, I want, I want that though. I love that. I want
You
that
love
shit.
shenanigans?
Hmm.
Yes.
Mm.
I like
long as
Yeah,
it's in
jump
good
the
fun.
scares
gumdrop of
and
all
shit like
people
that.
most definitely love shenanigans.
Long as it's in
Yeah.
good fun. That's what y'all
Yeah.
missing. If it's in good fun, then you don't worry about it. But then if you
Facts.
around dumbass people that's looking to just do some fuck shit, then no.
Okay,
No.
but
But
it's
that,
gonna have to be a select group of people though.
I
A
agree. I
of
select group
agree.
of
course.
I
personalities. It couldn't
agree.
just
But
be
I have a
anybody.
list. I already have a list, and I share with the other cohort. I keep saying cohort. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
The
I
Co-defendant.
got a
other
list too.
no, not co fucking defendant. Shut up, get. I'm talking about the other YouTuber, and I have a
Co-conspirators.
list.
Yeah, co-conspirators. Yeah.
No, and you guys are all on the list. But my thing is that I want to make sure we're in a central environment. You know what I mean? I don't know.
It sounded
Central
like you wanted to
location for
say safe
everybody.
space.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna say
Yes.
safe space.
Yeah, a safe space. Okay, fine.
Mm.
Do
We get it,
Hey,
y'all? Would
Gibbs.
y'all
Medusa,
go?
welcome back.
Hey.
Hey, hey.
That's Medusa.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I just
Y'all
Hey,
pointed
know,
hey.
out.
y'all know hotels still exist, right?
Yeah,
Right, that's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
I don't want to be in a hotel.
They
Why
have
not?
meeting spaces in hotels.
You know what?
Listen, I'd rather
Actually,
have the meet up at the Airbnb, and then when it's time to go to sleep, I go to my hotel where the fuck I'm is, and y'all go where the fuck y'all is, and we can meet up again tomorrow at
Hey,
same
let's
time.
go to since fall is coming, let's just go to Miami. Let's meet up in
no,
Miami.
no, I don't
Why
like
not?
Gibbs just
Miami.
want to see people naked.
Yeah,
No, I don't. I don't need to
yes,
see
you
nobody
do.
naked. The only person
Stop lying.
I don't need to see nobody naked. I ain't no
Stop
perv
lying.
like
They
that.
need to see
I ain't
you
no perv
naked
like
though.
that.
God damn,
I
Gibbs,
don't.
you just a
Would you say, Gib, the only person you want to see naked is what?
Myself.
Ugh.
oh god damn, Paul.
See?
I mean, I love myself, bro. So ain't
Hey,
nothing wrong
I ain't
with
mad
that.
at you, Gibbs. You
I am in
supposed to,
love with
man.
me.
You supposed to, Gibbs. If don't
He
nobody
want
Gib
else
people to
is
love
see
so
you,
him naked.
goddamn
Mm-hmm.
you better
disrespectful.
love you.
Mm.
So I'm good
Nasty.
on that. I'm good on that.
You just gonna be naked in your room
No,
all day.
Oh no,
nah,
see,
nah.
now I got to go
Well, I
because
like to
y'all
No,
dig
I
funny.
ain't
people
gonna.
out.
Come on, let's
Wait,
not talk about that.
go
I got my guys up here. I don't even want to talk like that because it's
Thank
like
you,
ahead, Joe.
Gibbs. Thank
every
you.
time I call in the show, it turns sexual, and the
It's your
dudes fade
voice.
away, and I don't want that.
It's your voice.
I'm trying to get away from doing
Yeah,
shit like that.
I was about to
Listen,
click off
I'm
right
the
now.
woman,
Yeah, because you did
okay?
that
Fuck all
yesterday,
that
Salt,
shit.
and I'm like, I
You
wanted to
motherfuckers
apologize to
sit
Salt for
tight
that.
and relax
No,
for
no.
5 minutes while I get my little
Nasty.
sexual on, my little flirty on with Mr. Grips or whoever the fuck I want to get it on
Grips.
with. Okay, and then y'all hold tight, and then I'll calm the fuck down, and then y'all come the fuck back. All right.
It's an
Yeah.
okay dynamic right now because there's three men and three women. I'm just
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
it.
yeah.
It just it has a way of getting out of hand whenever get up on the panel because all you women lose your minds over his
First of
voice, and
all,
then
don't
then I
do
got to
that.
I
jump
don't
All
see
off like,
the
nah,
why.
I'm good.
women.
I
Yo,
don't
Don't do
lose
that,
my
they
mind.
losing
military.
their mind over your voice. So I don't know why it would be
No,
me.
we
I'm
losing our
losing my
minds
mind
over
over
different
salt
things
because
with
salt
salt,
is
but not
fine.
divorce.
Yeah, he
Oh,
is.
y'all
Well,
losing
Vic,
Drake.
Salt is
Drake.
if y'all
fine.
Drake
haven't
look.
noticed,
But
Saw look like
Gibbs'
Drake.
voice brings all the women to the yard. You see
yes,
Miss
he
Roz just showed up. Now the
does.
dynamic is all fucked up. So
He,
I probably might hop off in a little bit.
no,
No, don't
don't
do
Good.
that, bro.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm not.
do
I'm
Don't
just
do
going to
that.
talk
But
about.
listen,
I
I
want
think
to
we
talk
should
it.
do.
about. I
We
just talk
should do.
about this this thing that Elove was talking about.
The family trip.
Why don't y'all come to Atlanta? Flights cheap,
Nah, fuck Atlanta.
and yo, we can meet at the spot at my spot, and I'll feed
No,
y'all.
you
Damn,
just bring
what's
us
wrong with
tacos,
Atlanta?
nigga.
I'll feed y'all all day. Y'all had tacos all day, 24/7.
Hey,
I
wait,
don't
hold
play
on a
about
second, Mr.
tacos. I
Grip.
love my
Mr.
tacos.
Grip. Hold on
Yeah.
a second, E-Love. Mr. Grip.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yesterday, you went on Buddy Lee panel
Hmm.
and you put up a picture, and I did not know what the fuck this picture was. Okay, and I went in the back chat
That
and I
picture.
saw the taco, but what was that long ding-a-ling looking thing next to the
That's a
fucking taco,
corn.
yo?
That's a
What
lote.
is this?
That's the
That's a
lotus.
lote. That's
Elote.
a lote. That's a corn. It's
Mexican
like
corn.
Mexican corn.
It's good
Mm.
as hell too.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
it's
telling.
good.
I don't care
Oh, it's
what elote
corn.
y'all ever
Okay, I'm
ate in
like,
y'all
what kind
life.
of ding-a-ling
Listen,
ass shit is this?
I'm
What?
gonna tell y'all what.
Okay,
It
the
don't
corn.
matter what
Okay.
corn y'all, what elote y'all ever ate in y'all life. The elote y'all gonna get from me, y'all would never eat nobody else's elote ever again. I'm being
You know that
honest. I
sounds
get
like
people
you trying
calling
to
me.
tell
There he
everybody
go
No,
you
I'm
with
got
that
just saying.
good
sexual
dick
shit again.
energy.
This is why I
No,
be jumping off
no,
panels.
salt.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
about
that
food.
makes me
It's
talk.
about food. I'm telling y'all, because I get
Hmm.
people all the time. They come far away just to get the elote, just to because a lot of people they like the corn
You better
because it's
say
different.
corn because lote sounds like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fancy word for
Okay,
ding-a-ling.
the
That
corn
Women
is
That's
come
really
from far
the
and wide to
corn.
y'all
get
do
the
No,
know that's
elote
the
from Gibbs.
Mexican
the corn is
term, though,
very
right?
popular.
Mr.
The
Grip will have
corn, the
motherfuckers talking about, yo, suck my lote, bitch. Yeah.
no, the
Oh
corn is
no, now
extremely
Sheree, you
popular.
just turned that
Ask
nasty now. You
ask
crazy.
Huh?
lie, ask
he
lady
flipped
lie.
that shit.
Ask Lie, ask. It's been a few people that came up there. Lie came up there. She'll tell you the same thing about the corn.
She already
Um, yeah,
flight.
everybody that came up there.
She ain't gonna call it no lote though. She gonna call it
No,
corn.
yeah, she'll call it a lotte.
Lotte. I
Yeah,
need to
because
try those.
that's the proper word for it is
Hmm.
elotes. That's it.
Give me the bubble
Hold on,
clap
that you
corn,
talking
yo.
like
That's the
nanny dogs
corn.
now,
He
John? It's a
do
lotte.
sound like Nanny Dog.
It's a lotte.
Oh, oh, my bad. Look, I can't say
It's
certain words, Gibbs.
ELOTE.
I
Yeah,
know
it's
what
cool.
it, I know how to spell. I just can't
Oh,
say it.
elote.
Yeah, a
Right, I
lotte.
can't say
Yeah,
it.
Elote.
I'm
Hey
telling
Okay,
y'all
John,
would
hey
really like it.
John,
yeah.
check your DM, bro.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on.
How y'all
Okay,
passing? Why don't y'all just
I
say
see
it?
it.
What?
No, you
Dingaling? Oh,
motherfucker.
elote?
No, not a lotte. They passing DMs to each other. Just y'all talking right now. Why don't you just say it?
You missed a lot of the conversation, bro.
Yes, they were
Yeah, I
talking
know.
about life in Chicago.
Miss
Oh,
Rose.
Hey,
where
lady.
Medusa go? Oh, she did.
She
She got
did.
a
Y'all,
grocery shop.
She got a
y'all,
grocery shop. She's sick of our bullshit.
y'all was talking so damn much we couldn't even hear what she wanted to say.
No, she said she can't grocery shop and be on the panel.
Oh, what the hell she called up
Asshole.
there
Don't be
for?
an asshole
I
today,
see it.
please.
Yo, Mr. Grip is like the advocate for being ignored. He don't like to be ignored. He don't like other
He
people being
don't.
ignored, yo.
Yeah, I don't. You're right
Rude as
about that.
hell.
Shit, while y'all
Going.
talking, I need to be get re-upping on some more smokes. Right
I
now.
got you, bro. You want me to
But
Right
hook
now.
you
hey,
up?
can I make my
Hell
pitch on
yeah,
why
I need
y'all?
to hook up.
Oh,
I
Shit.
got you.
I'm gonna
I
wait. I'm
got
gonna
you.
wait. Y'all good now? Can I say it?
Listen, this motherfucker.
Okay, look, let me make my pitch on why I think that the meetup should be in Atlanta. Okay, first and foremost, the
Oh,
largest airport is in Atlanta, so
Mm-hmm.
y'all can fly in at any time, any day. The flight's gonna be cheaper coming to Atlanta than they would be going to a lot of
I
other
did
places.
it.
Um, there's a lot of things to do here. For if you want nightlife, it's nightlife. If you want like some family type shit, some adult group activities that don't have nothing to do with like sex and no shit like that.
That
There's a
still
lot of
don't
stuff.
look like no corn, Mr. Grip. That look like fried dingaling. Go ahead.
No, I don't know if you dealing with somebody with a dingling that look like that. You might need to go get
Don't
yourself
Oh,
checked
nobody
out.
want a
But
bumpy dingaling, darling.
oh,
Anybody want
that's what
but
I'm saying. That's why I said look like fried dingaling.
you see that stick hanging out of it at the top.
I do see the
That's
stick, but
that
I'm
that's
trying
cool
to
That's
that
see
you
the
the
that's
that's
cool
the
corn.
that you
Like it
cum
guys
look
ain't
shooting
corn
out.
knobby,
That's the cum
but it
shooting
that
look,
out.
it look
that's
crazy
cool that you
that
guys ain't
it look like
stingy with the
fried dingaling.
vegetables or nothing.
Oh yeah, nah. But
Yeah,
some
I like
salt
it
that
when the
was
tacos have a
actually
whole bunch of vegetables on them.
it's a
Yeah.
whole lot of veggies, bro. But that was my
That's
plate
good.
though. I was making me something to eat before I left, and I took a
I'm
picture
sorry,
of
Oh,
it.
Mr.
okay.
Grip. Go ahead. I'm playing with you.
No, it's cool. Okay, I'll finish my pitch. So, like I said, the airport it's a centralized airport. Y'all can fly in, fly out whatever time y'all want. There's a whole lot of things to do. Whatever you into, you can do it here in Atlanta. The weather is always, pretty decent, especially the fall time. It's still gonna be like in the 80s.
I
It's
don't
still gonna
like
be
it.
nice in the fall.
I
Winter
don't like
time is decent. It don't get too cold. But like in January and February, that's when it's kind of fucked up. But November, December is tight.
I don't
It's
like
just a
it.
lot to do. There's a lot to do in Atlanta, and like I said, y'all can come and eat tacos. Just make
I
sure you
don't like it.
bring your wallet though. I accept Apple Pay.
What?
Yeah. Oh,
how
I'm
about
not. It ain't free.
Why we
okay?
can't be in Puerto Rico
Yeah,
though? What's
because
the
you see the way she
problem?
said what you could tell she thought it was gonna be some free tacos and shit. Like
No.
I
First of all,
figured, yeah.
Salt, you worry about
And
your
see,
goddamn
and
self.
trends like the food too. All of them will tell you they love the
Oh,
food.
okay. So
So all y'all need to come to Atlanta so y'all
you
can eat
been
it.
whoring your food out to everybody.
Hell yeah,
Okay.
I'm always do that.
All
Well,
right.
Gift, you ain't got to do that with me, man. You sold me on the picture. I'm just gonna come and support.
I appreciate that too. And Salt, you could get like any type of taco you want. I know you probably used to like those West Coast tacos. So you like the corn shell,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like
The
onions,
corn tortilla.
cilantro. Yeah, the corn
Yeah,
tortilla, onions,
I like
cilantro,
most
cilantro.
definitely.
and
Me
Yeah,
too.
cilantro is good as hell.
Yeah, I love
yeah,
cilantros. Hell
you
yeah.
put sour cream on yours, guacamole.
Sometimes I don't like guacamole, but yeah, I will put
Okay,
sour cream on it. I will put a tapatio.
got
Shit,
it
yeah,
all,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, I'm a taco guy. I love tacos.
Got it all, bro.
Taco. I'll eat a taco all day, every day. If
Got it
I
all. And then y'all could come. I'll shut the spot down, and I teach y'all how to cook different tacos, and whatever you cook, you can eat. That'll be on the house.
That sounds sexual as fuck. And then I get the fried dingaling on the side after.
Fried dingaling.
No, we can't. That's against health. That's against the health code. You can't be naked up in a restaurant. I'll lose my license.
Nasty.
I ain't
No
gotta be
titties could be
naked in no
pulled out.
damn restaurant.
No, no, no dinglings could be pulled out in the kitchen. No body parts. I lose my
Wait,
license.
you
no
can't
tatas out.
give us
I
a
don't
little
eat
peep show?
tatas.
No, I ain't doing that. No, I don't get down like that. Now why it's open.
Listen, somebody gonna act like that piece of corn is a ding-a-ling and show y'all how they work their mouth. That's what's gonna happen. Not me. Not me. But somebody. Not me.
Hey, well, to each his own.
Wait,
But
somebody who?
that's my pick.
I don't know
You,
who, but it
you
ain't gonna be
more than
me.
likely
I
you
just
eat.
know it's gonna happen with
More than
somebody.
likely it's gonna be you, Ela.
No,
But yeah, that
oh,
was my
Right.
pitch
okay.
for Atlanta. So
You know what?
whoever
You
else,
so
whatever,
goddamn disrespectful. I didn't
whoever
say
else wanna make
nothing.
a pitch for a city,
Just
I listen to it.
nasty.
But that's
You
my
got a
pitch for Atlanta.
nasty mouth, young man.
And somehow I don't know if y'all like flying Spirit or not, but
Mm,
listen up. If y'all go to the ticket counter at Spirit or Frontier, you're only gonna pay about 50% of what the cost is when you do it
mm-mm,
online.
mm-mm,
Y'all still
I'm just
talking?
saying.
Wait,
mm-mm.
hold on. That's funny. That's why I was just about to ask. I was just in the Matrix. Like it shot me out, then said something was wrong. Then I pressed the button again. I'm like, how the fuck did I get shot out there again?
You
How-
high, bro.
no, this
We
stream
ain't
yard
smoke
just
yet.
died. Shit, I ain't even high yet, Gift.
Nah, you high, man. You got residual high. You
No,
on a
That
residual
was a
high from
yesterday.
last
That
night.
was a yesterday
Hey,
high.
that
Yeah.
was some
Hey,
high
what was
shit
up
though,
with
man.
Rex last night though, y'all? Rex was
He
like
was bugging the fuck
crazy.
out, bro.
this is on
Did
Like,
y'all hear that towards the end of the show?
no, what
Y'all,
happened?
I
man,
was
that
in and
that
out.
hey, I'm telling y'all,
I had fell
I
asleep.
that shit hurt my heart though, cause
What happened?
he was just it's hard to describe. He was just screaming at the top of his lungs at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Did
I
he
You
was
know his
scream no
he in the
again?
house, his wife. Oh, this nigga was going crazy over, but he kept getting picked. Um, who was fucking with him?
no, it wasn't.
Nanny, and
Right.
And
I
room
did see that.
shaker.
Newport. No, Newport.
Mm.
He can't stay in Newport, and him
Mm.
and
Newport.
Newport was
Yeah,
Why?
going at it.
Newport
Regan.
don't bother nobody.
It's
Yeah,
just
he
Newport
yeah. Newport
trolling
for
is
some
kind of
reason rubs people the wrong way. Like certain people,
yeah,
you could
yeah,
tell. It's just like he bothers them, but it's not even like he takes personal shots at them. I guess they just don't like him. Newport's cool to me.
yeah. Newport
Right.
cool
Newport
with me.
reminds me of Mean Mug, not in the complaining thing, but
Yep,
just like in their
yep,
tone is
I
similar.
ain't got
Me
a
yep.
mug
Yeah,
is funny as fuck. I
Now
ain't
wait a
gonna
yeah.
minute,
lie.
Me
y'all.
Mug is
Now
hilarious.
everybody be getting on me about hollering and screaming. Now I want to hear this same energy for everybody else
Hey,
that be
30
hollering and
Ward.
screaming. For
Hey.
They
real.
just get on you because you're still sort of a newbie to our sector. That's why. Eventually, they're gonna get used to it, and they ain't gonna say nothing about it.
Well,
And
I'm
you
not
said
gonna.
some old yaggy ass shit. And don't do that no more,
I'm
nigga.
not Cherie.
Yeah.
Cherie. I know. I know. I'm gonna hit it. I ain't gonna never hear the end of that shit. I already know that. But I want to put it in context though. If you're gonna get outraged for me saying that, get outraged for these actors that do the same shit.
Well, we can't relate that to what they're doing.
Well, the
Man,
reason why
Because
is
we
that I never. If okay, Gip, let's entertain this here. If
mhm.
I really was gonna do that to that man, shouldn't I have been trying to get him out that house when I went down there to Indianapolis? Then
No,
Well,
bro, I'm pretty sure 90% of the people didn't think that you was about to try to fuck them
right,
in the ass.
right.
Shit,
They
nobody was
just had
thinking
to
that.
make
It's just
right,
more so
Excuse me,
in the
y'all.
moment.
right.
The moment,
Exactly,
yeah, it just kind of
exactly.
shocked a lot of people, and you were like really aggressive with it. But that's like in nobody really talk about that no more because so much else has happened.
Right,
But
yeah,
that
right.
stigma gonna be attached to you though, just for GP,
yeah.
just to troll. But
can
as
I
far
ask a
as giving it
question?
life, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Did,
yeah.
did anybody hear that yag shit that happened last night? Maybe
What
Ain't
I
no
was
happened?
listening to that
tripping.
shit.
With who?
So
Paula
What?
Scotty?
no. It was Rex when Buddy said he only gives 13 good pumps. And Rex
I
said,
Oh,
heard Buddy
I'll
say
give
that, but
you
what Rex said?
46.
six.
Did anybody
No,
hear that?
No.
I didn't hear Rex say
Rex
that,
said
but I heard Buddy say what he
he'll get
said.
Buddy. Yeah, I heard Buddy say 13.
Right. Buddy said he'll give 13 good pumps.
Uh
And
huh.
Rex said, I'll give you 46.
Oh,
What?
damn.
Oh
And
wow.
I said, wait a
yeah.
minute. I don't think he meant it that way, but that shit came off real yay.
Mm,
But
mm, mm.
you heard it that way though, right?
I heard it.
Yeah.
Listen,
That ain't
I
nothing.
heard Henny Wise this motherfucking morning, and Pellet Stotty was allegedly, it sounded like his ass talking to the tranny, all nasty.
I heard
And
that. I heard
if,
You
that.
talking
if
about
that ain't
I'm
Bruce,
like,
right?
Yag, I don't know what the fuck Yag is. No more.
Gotti was on Kimmy's show the other day, and I had hit the panel. Me and the mayor both hit the panel, and we were talking about that. And according to him, he messes with a lot of kinky girls and shit like that. And Kimmy had a look on her face like he was trying to explain away the fact that he was talking to a girl who told him that she wanted to stick two fingers up his butt,
Right.
and
She
he
said
tried to
whoever he
laugh it
was
off.
married to,
What?
they said they was a tranny.
It was a tranny.
And you know
But
the
it
kicker?
was weird though because they was trying to excuse it. And it's like I didn't see him call people all sorts of fags and everything. So I said, Gotti, it sounds if that's a girl, it sounds like she had her it sounds like she had her vocal cords dipped in testosterone. That don't really
Oh.
sound like a girl. And he was like, he did that thing where when he's backed into a corner, he just starts randomly singing. And I was like, well, there it is.
Mm-mm.
But you know what? To be honest with y'all about that situation, that's his fucking business, man. I know it's entertainment and everybody talking about it, but that ain't a topic that I would ever talk about with nobody because, see, for one, That's his body. That's his choice to deal with whoever he want to deal with, right? Now, I understand why people are talking about it because he put his business on YouTube, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you give a person a reason
Uh,
to add their opinion on your personal bullshit. So now you can't get mad that everybody is speculating about it.
hey John, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
How long you been watching Bullets Gotti?
I don't watch him, to be honest. I don't. I watched him the first time he came on my show, and I don't know if he was there. So he wanted to beef with me right off the rip, right? So I told him, I
He's
Yeah,
said,
that's
another
always does.
demon.
yeah,
He's
I said,
another demon.
right. I said, bro, look, this ain't that. I ain't got nothing against you, brother. I just see you from afar, and I just want to let him know that you got talent, and I think that you wasted your talent on the bullshit. And then I left it at that. I never spoke to him again. I never went over there to his page because all over there on his channel is fuck shit. No, uh-uh. No. I
Yeah,
stay
he
away.
well, with him, well, because as far as what you said about, that's his business and everything, and whatever people put out here, once they talk about it, then it's like, okay, people are going to give their opinion. With
Right.
him, when it comes to him, that's about 20% of it. The other 80% is that's all he does is go around doxing people, doxing their criminal records, their family members, and everything. So with him, he's a special case because he'll dox a motherfucker, and literally a week later, like he would dox you and then a week later say he doesn't even know you. Say he ain't
Right.
never doxed. He goes around saying he ain't never doxed anybody. He has done a whole. And the thing is, like, he's not wasting his time or talent. What's going to end up happening is that dude's going to have wasted his life. And I don't mean like, oh, you spent all these years doing. No, I mean like somebody's going. I said it before and I'll say it again. I give it about 2 or 3 years before
I
somebody
agree.
in Bullets Gotti's life, because the way
Yep.
he's moving, he's calling out real thorough street dudes who actually have like criminal records, who people will do favors for, as in go kill a nigga for me type of favors. He's already
Yep.
had people drive by his house, all type of shit, and he keeps doing it. It's almost like he's too stupid to realize like these people are serious. Like I'll just say somebody's gonna kill Bullets Gotti inside
Now,
of
Yeah,
two
he
or
gonna be
three
now,
years.
gone.
so can I
I
ask you
agree.
this then? Now, would
Yeah.
that be equivalent to Tyra Moore?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, most
Mm,
definitely. I
Okay.
could definitely see somebody popping him. Yeah, most definitely.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm not even sure. I can't even make a comparison as to who has doxed more or who has done more fuck shit to people between those two. I can't do it, and I'm pretty good with my memory. And the fact that I
But they
can't
both
do it,
have the same victim role type mentality, like, oh, these
oh
people did
hell
this to
yeah,
me, or
they
I didn't do
harass
anything to
hell
me.
yeah.
anybody.
They done doxed everybody in YouTube, but are somehow the victims. Nah, bro.
But it's against the law for you to dox anybody in New York, correct? It's a no doxing zone.
It's
Mm-hmm.
a
Tell
no
that tell
doxing
Gotti
zone in
that.
Illinois too, bro.
Exactly. Say it again.
It's a
Say
no
it
doxing zone
again.
in Illinois.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you. Because that's what I was trying to go at with my message last night to that bitch ass nigga Tyra. You can't dox me, bitch. And you know what? You better have been quiet. You better, man, look here. He done made me come out again, y'all. I'm trying to tell you because the same law that's in New York is the same law here in Illinois. You can't fly no drones.
Yep.
It's none of that.
Yep.
In New York, you can fly a drone. You need a license, and there's
Yep.
still like certain regulations. You can't put it
Yep.
in a residential area because that's an invasion of privacy.
Facts.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah.
Same here.
Now I don't know if he said that he's such a law motherfucker that knows the law, and he was trying to read up law in Illinois. Okay, how come he missed that though, Beast? How come?
Well, the thing is cognitive dissonance, right? They want to ignore what is actually fact. And the thing is that we ain't gonna be in trouble. They gonna be in trouble. Cause the
Thank
thing
you.
is, when they figure out where that drone came from, if he can monitor it that far away, cause we in a safe zone in a way, right? But
Yes.
even if they came to downtown Chicago,
Hmm.
real talk, if they trace back where it's coming from, if the blues don't get them, the people gon' get them.
Yep. Yep.
Period. So you got two different interfaces that's about to come down on your ass. And I say you need to chill the fuck out. YouTube ain't that serious.
And see, I'll
If,
say this too. When it comes to New York, motherfuckers really don't need a drone to find you.
no, they don't.
Oh, of
They don't
course
need none of
not.
that shit.
Same here.
You
Word
don't need
up.
no drone to fly over Chicago at all. All you
Right.
got to do is get an address and look it up. That's it.
It's
And
a
then
wrap.
once you get the address, now this is the thing. If you in the city, I ain't gonna lie, it's sketchy as fuck, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you go in the suburbs, that's a different animal. They do not follow the same laws as in the city. They have their own laws. They have their own thing that they got going on. So
Yeah.
guess what? If you make that mistake and come into these suburbs trying to look for somebody,
You fucked
you're
up.
gone. You're gone.
You fucked up.
You really didn't
Oh,
fucked
I
up.
was gonna give Miss Raz a chance to speak. Go ahead.
Where Miss Rasco? She
Yeah, she
dropped.
dropped off. They might be in the matrix too. I'm telling you.
Well, you know what? I gotta go. I'll be right back. I have to charge my phone.
And I'm about to go to the barber shop anyway, so I will
All
still
right,
be
bro.
around. I will
And
still
I'm
be
about
around.
to go to work myself, so I'm gonna just say a little bit more and then, fly.
Okay. I
All
appreciate you
right.
letting me
Peace,
come up,
y'all.
Sheree.
Much love.
Peace.
Yes, thank y'all for coming. I appreciate
Hey,
y'all to the
Johnny,
greatest.
check
Thank you,
your
John.
check your DM, bro.
Okay, I'm about to do it now.
All right. Peace,
All right.
Cherie.
All
I
right.
love you.
All right,
Bye, brother.
honey.
See
Bye,
you
bye.
later, Sheree.
Bye. All right, John. Yay. See, look at that shit. I love that shit. Okay, I appreciate when the people come up here and yak it up and talk their shit. And da-da-da. I ain't mad at all. I appreciate every single one of y'all for coming and keeping me company. All right. We all need to do something. We all need to do more. You know, we all want to share our accomplishments or our aspirations, no matter how great, no matter how small. Sometimes the best thing to do is don't say nothing and do it. But sometimes the best thing is to open up your mouth and say what the fuck you gonna do. Because you never know when the opportunity opens up for something potentially great to happen. You know what I mean? Earlier in this live, John was like, I want to do this with my channel. I want to do that with that channel. And at first, I was like, man, don't talk about that shit. Be about that shit. You ain't got to tell us what the fuck you doing. Go ahead and do that shit. But look what happened when he did that. When he did that, Medusa came up. Medusa said, yo, I live over here in this area right here. Let's collaborate. All right, bet. You feel me? That's so dope to me. All that is dopeness to me. If anybody asks me what the fuck I'm good at, maybe I'm naturally good at just putting people together. And then y'all go handle y'all shit. Whether y'all get along or not, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I just provide the space. And it's a good ass thing. My service is to provide a space. How about that? Right? That was wonderful. I love that shit. Great news, great news, great news all around. So I hope y'all go through your day, with great news, with great news. No matter how great or how small the news is, it's still great news, right? Still a thing to do. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. I'm getting ready for work. I can't thank y'all enough for everything, all of the above. Um, you know, let's have some more talks like this when it's necessary. And when it's time for fuck shit, it's time for fuck shit, It's what it is. How you handle shit is how you handle shit. How you don't handle shit is how you handle shit. And that's with a whole bunch of shit in this world. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all I gotta go to work, but what I really should be doing is getting my squats together. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm about to head out and do my thing. Stressing y'all. Y'all have a great day. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Somehow, some way. Shit. Peace.